You can buy her. You can buy her. This one's here. This one's here. This one's here. And this one's here. Everything's for sale. For sale? Dumb cunts. Same dumb questions. Oh, virgins? Listen, all virgins are liars, honey. And I don't know what I'm scared of or what I even enjoy. Darling, get money, but nothing turns out like you want it. And in these plague streets of pity, you can buy anything. For 200, anyone can conceive a god on video. He's a boy, you want a girl, so tear off his cock, tie his hair in bunches, fuck him, call him Rita if you want. I eat and I dress and I wash and I still can say thank you. Puking, shaking, sinking, I still stand for old ladies. Can't shout, can't scream, hurt myself to get paid out. I teach them 24/7, all year long. Purgatory circle, drowning here. Someone will always say yes. Funny place for the social, for the insects to start caring. Just an ambulance at the bottom of a cliff. And in these plague streets of pity, you can buy anything for 200. Anyone can conceive a god on video. He's a boy, you want a girl, so tear off his cock, tie his hair in bunches, fuck him, call him Rita if you want. If you want. I eat and I dress and I wash and I can still say thank you. Puking, shaking, sinking, I still stand for old ladies. Can't shout, can't scream, I hurt myself to get paid out. Power produces desire, the weak have none. There's no lust in this coma, even for a 50. Solitude, solitude, the 11th commandment. The only certain thing that is left about me. There's no part of my body that has not been used. Pity or pain, show displeasure and shame. Everyone I've loved or hated always seems to leave. And in these plague streets of pity, you can buy anything. For 200, anyone can conceive a god on video. He's a boy, you want a girl, so tear off his cock, tie his hair in bunches, fuck him, call him Rita if you want. If you want. If you want.
Okay, we are back, and I need to add Sardoc to the screen. There we go. How is everybody doing? It's been a bit of a funny couple of weeks, so hopefully we've got more of a normal episode today. Seeing as we're doing it in other streams and my standalone videos, we're steering away from UK politics tonight, and we are just going to get on with the traditional stuff. Sardoc, tell us how you are, man.
I'm fine, and I'm about to have an avatar displaying for your pleasure. Oh, hang on, what's why is it weird? I'll need to fix that, but yeah, I'm fine, and I hope everyone else is fine.
Of course. Yeah, cool. R2, how you doing, man?
Hello, I'm okay. I love that intro song. It's so catchy. Although it needs one of those warnings on it, you know, parental advisory, explicit lyrics. It is one of those.
That's a really good idea. I'm going to do that. Okay.
What you mean the explicit lyrics are everything's for sale?
Yeah.
No, I have listened to the lyrics. I feel as if, yeah. If I was listening to those lyrics and my parents heard it, they'd be like, "Oh no, oh no, 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 no."
Yeah. Okie doke. St. Hugo, how are you doing?
Yo ho.
Good, good. Gotta keep the meme going. Jen, what are you up to?
Not too much. Just, had lunch with my mom. And I'm trying to ignore that I have a burning hatred for Hollywood again. Because they hate history. But also, Neebs Gaming did it better. I'm claiming that. They have a channel called Hank and Jed, where they used to do little comic clips. That's where I think Noise might have gotten one of his clips, because they have a couple channels where they do that. But honest to God, they did the best version of it. It's called Weetards. Right? It's the land of Weetards.
Oh, that's cool. We'll have to have a look at that. Send me something. I'll check for it in the week. We can have a look at it on next week's show. Cool. And who's that ugly twant up in the top corner? Oh my God, it's me. Well, yeah. Here we are, the one episode that we can do a week of the Shitegeist at the moment. We do have shows earlier in the day, but obviously this is the time when the most people can show up, so this is the flagship show. Welcome. We've got a fair bit to get into today, and we've also got a fair few people in chat, so we better say hello to them.
Hello, chat.
Hello.
We've got all the J's. I don't know how to pronounce that. Well, apart from the cheers bit. Zalosi also says cheers. Law says, hello everyone. Hello Law. Thank you very much for coming. And we have a Shefarov who doesn't want Sardoc to get any ideas. What on earth could that be referring to?
I don't really care, Margaret.
So,
Oh, well, now I'm curious, actually.
okay.
Me too.
Apparently Sardoc is not Margaret. And
Right.
we're going to be covering at least one person who is also not Margaret later on.
Ooh.
There's a bit of a esoteric, not really esoteric.
Just for the record, I am not Margaret, and I still haven't adjusted my sex. So, hello, chat. How are you doing?
So there we have it. God, I've still got the intro song ringing around my head. I think I need to get some backing music like Will does on Jackbox, because, Oh, we also have Mr. Stephen Bromby. Hello, mate.
Hello.
How are you doing? Was it you who was saying about the Fraggle Rock thing last time? So if it was, can you send me a link on Discord? Now, we have actually kind of done some of this already on the Thursday stream that I did with R2. So, but there's plenty that we didn't get to because it had to be a very short stream.
It was
Not
a
very
shorter stream, yes.
Shorter, yeah.
Yeah.
Not very short, but shorter.
Yeah.
But we still need to.
We should do
We still need to get
podcast
into
shorts. Just like have a 10-second podcast. It's like ours. Hi, R2. Hi. Hugo, we can fit you in there as well. You get the shortest intro.
But yeah, I mean, we'll go through some of it. If anybody gets bored, just tell me and I'll run on to the next clip. Let's go.
Okay.
Good evening and welcome to a program devoted entirely to lefties losing it. You know,
Yeah.
I remember
You know-
that blazer.
You
If I
remember
was
the blazer?
if I was a more clever gal or talented, I would do you a 365 days of Rita, Rhoda. You know, like one of those calendars you could get back in the 2000s. So it's just like Rita of the day with whatever quote she has, whatever
That'd be
blazer.
awesome.
I
That'd
should
be
tell her
awesome.
that. I should tell her that.
Sometimes we have to listen to the left, really try to see things from their side. Maybe socialism can work. Maybe septum rings and short fringes aren't a sign of mental decay. Maybe progressives have a valuable contribution to make to public life. Here is a striking example of the left's best and brightest.
Some very, very good hypotheticals there.
One look at her.
with the emphasis on pathetic. Huh?
Let's go to
Hey, bitches. Literally.
That seems totally normal.
This clip was brought to you by the Corn Hub.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Better do
very-
it yourself.
Kids, don't try this at home. Adults, use a fucking safe word.
Oh, smag.
Scotland briefly, where this man was just elected to the Scottish Parliament despite
Oh, there we go, R2. We're covering it today,
Already?
apparently. Apparently, we're covering it now. And there was me saying we were steering away from UK politics tonight.
Okay.
It
Oh,
will
well.
420 seconds.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Sometimes life just lifes.
Yeah.
the fact that he's not a British citizen, doesn't even have permanent residency, but what he does have is, well, he's trans and he's green.
I really, really hoped she was going to say a penis.
My name is Dr. Q Madhavanan. I am a transgender Tamil immigrant. My pronouns are they, them.
No, I don't want to buy a rose. Move on.
No. He doesn't even look trans. He doesn't even look like he's trying to be trans.
No,
It's
he's not
just a
trans.
bloke with long hair and a
It's a
beard.
bloke with long hair. Yes.
With long hair and a beard, yes.
Yes. By that standard, I am also trans.
And an obviously male voice. Like, not trying, zero effort. At least put some fucking makeup on.
Yep.
Yeah, he looks like
He's got loads of makeup on. He's actually white.
he looks like he's the type to really want to drive a truck that says free candy on the side of it.
Oh, so what you're saying is we need to scan a hard drive or two?
Indeed. Laura appears to agree with us.
Yeah.
Everyone's just like, yeah, in unison.
I've been climbing the walls over this story. Seriously, man, you've got me started already. I'm so
I know.
raging. I am raging about this.
Yeah. Well, this is your chance to make your bid for the vacant post of resident ranter.
I'm staying calm. I am staying calm. I'm a calm man.
BBC reports he will have to renew his visa whilst he's in Parliament, and the Scottish Greens believe the fat new salary the Indian national will be receiving will make obtaining a new visa more straightforward. Great to hear. And so good of the BBC to mangle the English language.
It will make for him straightforward, yes.
Yeah.
They really didn't help me with my joke either, because, you know, I did say that slyly as a bit of a joke, but then you say BBC, and the last week YouTube was like, hey, did you want to know about a lot of BBC past? And I'm like, you're the candy factory, you son of a bitches.
Yeah. And do you know who was the lawyer who got a lot of them off? Yeah.
Starmer.
It was Starmer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Language by referring to a single person as they, them throughout their article. Idiots.
Oh dear. Maybe they're just seeing double. I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, that's enough from that story. I am working through my frustration. We might talk about it more at a future date.
I recommend you get some gum so that if you're grinding your teeth, you can protect your, protect your enamel a little bit. Hard chew that gum, like.
Yeah, so what Jen is trying to say is she is the molar bear fighting against animal cruelty.
Yeah.
Talking about idiots, here is 20 seconds of lefty women crying about democracy in the UK and the triumph of Nigel Farage's right-wing Reform Party.
Well, no.
I am so good at avoiding UK politics tonight. I'm knocking it out of the park.
Yep.
So basically, when you said we were avoiding UK politics, now in before Trump clip, you are fake news.
Yeah.
Idiots, here is 20 seconds of lefty women crying about democracy in the UK and the triumph of Nigel Farage's right-wing Reform Party.
Well, no. I'm livid and disappointed. I'm horrified.
What you don't know is she's talking to her hairdresser.
I'm gonna squeeze my balls and sound like Justin Timberlake. Cry me a river.
It's like he was in the room.
Yes, that's how hard I squeezed.
There goes my future.
What future?
There goes my rights.
Oh, escape to MAGA. That's just. I want to get a pause on that. How?
There goes my rights.
Oh.
I don't really care, Margaret.
What does it say? You're telling me I moved to the UK only for the Reform Party to take over after I escaped MAGA? Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sad for you.
Oh dear.
Oh no. Anyway, last week.
Oh God! If you keep calling the opposing party that you don't like fascists, and this is what's going to happen, I'm sorry. It's just what's going to happen. Oh gosh.
Do we have any sympathy for him?
No, but I hope his next move is to try Ukraine. Try Ukraine.
Yeah.
404 sympathy not found.
I'm.
No.
That because memes.
Yep.
Sorry, Jen, you might need to repeat what you said because memes.
It's all good. I was just saying I'm sure Ukraine would love him. Or her. Or whatever the fuck you're supposed to be. I don't know.
Him, her, is it they, is it them?
I was thinking like eraser, because I'm like, you could use you on a piece of paper to get rid of the black lines. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. I meant that as like an art piece, not as like anything else. But this kind of person would have twisted that, so never mind.
He's certainly twisted in some way or another.
Yeah.
I've got hours more of that, folks, but it's pretty repetitive, pretty boring, rinse and repeat. Though I did enjoy that last one we saw. She fled Trump's America only for the UK.
Oh, it was a she.
Yeah, I thought it was a
Oh, who knows? Who knows today?
To swing hard to the right.
I thought it was a shaved and bleached monkey.
Close enough.
You're not that far from the truth.
Though you might get sued by monkeys next.
Yeah.
Yep.
And rightfully so.
Tough titties love, as the British like to say. Now, you may be shocked to learn how much Democrats spend buying office, running for office. Here is CNN explaining Lefty
Nice one.
Tom Steyer has already spent $145 million.
Spending for California governors, top candidate spenders. Tom Steyer has already spent $145 million.
Now,
What?
Was that a Democrat or a, what was? Yeah, no, I don't know. Who are
Yeah.
these people?
Yeah.
Okay.
a woman who doesn't have Tom Steyer's money, but she shares his putrid politics. It's Democrat Katie Porter. Well, she said the quiet bit out loud during a debate. She admitted Democrats need illegal immigrants to soften the blow of scores of Californians fleeing the state every year.
The sanctuary state policy.
This is going to be
Hey, oops.
Oh boy.
you can see what's going to happen here.
Is designed to make sure that our state resources, the taxpayer dollars, the public servants that we have are focusing on doing their jobs, which is not cooperating with the federal immigration authorities. These are Californians. They contribute to our economy. They pay taxes, and they're one of the only ways that our state has been growing in recent years.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way your state has been growing in recent years. Now, let's go to one of my favourite states, Tennessee, where the Democrats have lost whatever grip they had on reality after lawmakers passed a new congressional map that sets up a potential flip of the state's final Democratic seat. You know what Democrats have been doing for decades in blue states? Well, Republicans are finally returning the favour in red states. And the meltdown has been something to behold. Here is Democrat Justin Pearson swearing at state troopers trying to keep the peace.
What?
Oh, this twat.
I haven't seen this.
I've seen this before. Twat.
I think I saw a still image from it, but I haven't actually seen video.
Jen, what was that?
Oh, I was responding to the way she was describing it. He was trying to keep the peace by swearing at them.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I find that really calms people down when you swear at them.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm already much calmer.
Hey.
Oh gosh, are you gonna enjoy Jan from Crimson Desert, my favorite kunt knuckle?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You stupid mother.
Just disgraceful antics. Those poor state troopers just trying to keep the...
So he's supposed to be an elected official and he's swearing at police.
Like, so I don't really know what cops do to each other when it comes to training, but I'm pretty sure some of the clips I've seen online of them screaming into each other's face, yeah, they're prepared for verbal. That's not new to them. You know, they do mental sort of psychology.
So we went a little bit underwater there.
Sorry, it's just.
Oh, now we can hear you. Yep.
Sorry, it's just that cops do sort of train for the idea that there's a good chance you're going to verbally abuse them.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's not that it's fair. It's not that, like, they don't have feelings. They do it because sometimes the reason they need to keep calm is because they need to assert why you're swearing at them. Yeah, some people just call them pigs because they don't like cops, and, you know, that's not right. I don't agree with that, personally. But if you're doing that, you're putting a question mark over their head on what the fuck is wrong with you, buddy? Like, what's going on here? So yeah, they're going to follow you. Yeah, they're going to check you out. Yeah, they're going to be like, what's actually going on here? Because they're assessing the situation. You kind of put a red flag on yourself.
Yeah,
and you're not...
It doesn't seem like the kind of setting where the cops would be expecting to be verbally abused in that way.
No,
It's crazy.
It seems to be absolutely bizarre. Oh my word. Anyway.
He's trying to do their job, and that Democrat dude is someone I've covered previously in this segment because Justin Pearson is a lefty, but he's not exactly authentic. This is how he used to look and sound.
I wanted to do this by partnering with organizations from the Boone Democrats to the Boone Republicans.
Oh, bandwagon jumper much.
clown.
To bring
basically.
together different voices, dissenting voices, voices that may be more liberal or more conservative, in order that we can reach a point of sort of the radical middle.
This is how he looks.
The radical middle. Okay.
And sounds these days.
You've had 3 strikes laws, mass incarceration, denied us of who we are, and we are still here. And today, you take the only majority black district from us.
Something has changed. I can't.
I didn't quite realise he had a microphone, I think.
I have a dream.
And that dream is butthole.
Put my finger on it. Let's have a look at one more example of Justin's latest shtick.
That is a really good marionette.
I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. This is probably good cardio.
Yeah.
Those cotton picking.
Well, I might just start doing that at the gym because it is good cardio.
Now let's have a look at some of the crazy scenes inside the Tennessee state capitol. This is how Democrats react when they don't like the democratic process. It feels a little insurrection-y to me. Time for our weekly.
Okay, so that is the new stuff. The rest of this, myself and R2 already covered on the second mouse. So let's move on. What did you think of those nut jobs?
You've got to love the Democrats and their attitude to democracy. You know, it's in the name, you know, democratic. And they're the least democratic people around. It's so wild. They just can't handle losing elections or any kind of vote. They just have to find other ways to make their shit happen. It's stupid.
I don't like using this word anymore because it's overused. And it's been overused by both sides, but I think it is because they're the side that would describe the definition of fascist. They need to be in control.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's that throwing your toys out. I mean, that air horns in the air stuff. It's, I mean, like, I know we do it, but you know, that's like, that's a celebration. These guys are trying to use it to attack, and
Yeah,
like,
they're having a tantrum. They're having a frenzy. They're having a petulant frenzy, is what they're having. And it's children. It's a childish tantrum because they don't get their way, and that's not, you know, that's not democratic. That's the opposite of democracy. You know.
Okay, what do we want next? Some tranny demon stuff.
Oh my
some
God,
Jimmy Kimmel stuff.
You can't say that. On YouTube.
or some YouTube actually winning.
YouTube
We got to do all
actually
three. What
winning,
should we
right?
do first?
YouTube actually winning because it's so rare. It's a curiosity.
Yeah.
Sure, let's go for the question mark. The what?
Because tranny demons, we know what to expect. Jimmy Kimmel, we certainly know what to expect. YouTube winning, huh? It's like a unicorn that isn't shitting rainbows.
I know, right? But it's true. So what we have here is oh, I wish I could learn how to make it stop doing that. There we go. What we have here is YouTube crushes Disney and Apple in TV attention despite spending billions less. And this comes from Marvin Montanaro. And for some reason, I am pressing all the wrong buttons today. I think I spilled something inside my mouse.
Oh yeah, you were trying to get your mouse drunk. I remember that.
Yeah. For years, Hollywood executives and legacy media companies treated YouTube creators, streamers, podcasters, and independent personalities as new media, operating outside the real entertainment industry. But according to newly shared data from Samba TV, measuring TV attention for YouTube and traditional Hollywood studios, that so-called new media ecosystem, I wish people would stop using ecosystem, is now outperforming the largest entertainment conglomerates on Earth while spending dramatically less money doing it. In a graphic shared on X, Samba TV compared major media companies based on annual content spending versus total share of TV viewing time. The results paint a brutal picture for traditional entertainment companies, increasingly struggling to justify ballooning content budgets. I would say increasingly struggling to justify their existence, but there you go. According to the chart, YouTube spends approximately $13 billion on content annually while commanding a staggering 13.1% share of TV time. That works out to roughly $1 billion for every 1% of TV attention. Apple, meanwhile, this is good. This is why I wanted to do it, because let's shit on Apple for a bit. Apple, meanwhile, spends approximately $7 billion while capturing just 0.4% of TV viewing time. Samba TV calculated that as an astonishing $20 billion spent per 1%. So here's the chart. Content spend, average time, dollars per percent. 1 billion, 1 billion, 2 billion, 2 billion, 2 billion. 3 billion for Disney, 5 billion for Prime. I don't even know what Comcast is. It must be an American thing. 5 billion for that. 20 billion for Apple. I mean, wow.
Welcome to Shitegeist with Rhoda and friends.
Yeah, there's a reason I call them crapple.
Yep. Oh my word. But, you know, it's kind of some good news. Some good news.
Am I going to hell for doing the following? You remember at the very beginning of this article when you were reading the list, if you scroll to the top?
Yeah.
Up to the very top. Okay, first sentence of the actual paragraph. So a little bit right, so you were listing creators, streamers, podcasters, independent personalities. Do you know what I was hearing?
What?
Celebrities, politicians, lawyers, bankers.
Yeah. Awesome.
I mean, do these figures suggest that maybe YouTube should be paying their creators a little bit more?
Yeah, it does.
You know
It
what?
does,
But you know what? The funny thing about YouTube is companies are paying YouTube to show ads, and users are paying YouTube to not show ads. Whereas I'm in the middle and I just use uBlock Origin. I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is crazy. Yeah, it really is crazy when you think about it.
It's crazy. I use the Brave browser that also blocks adverts, but I also pay for premium because I'm a sucker. I'm trying to remember why do I pay for premium again? There was some other reason. There was some other reason.
uBlock Origin sunshines.
No, Brave browser is good as well. I use Brave browser. If you're not using it, give it a shot. And I'm not sponsored yet.
Yet.
I do like it.
Whatever could he mean by that? Are you listening, other people?
Absolutely. So YouTube stands alone at the top of the charts when it comes to TV attention. That's particularly significant because YouTube's dominance is not driven by one centralized studio operation. Instead, the platform's viewing share comes largely from a sprawling ecosystem. Again, I hate that word. of creators, live streamers, gaming personalities, podcasts, commentary channels, reaction content, tutorials, independent entertainment, and algorithm-driven recommendations. Say that 10 times fast with a toffee in your mouth. In other words, independent creators and audience-driven content are now competing directly with and outperforming billion-dollar entertainment conglomerates. Now, that is a good thing. As Susie would say, we are the media. The comparison with Disney may be the most eye-opening part of the data. Disney is not simply Disney Plus. Now, this is good. The company's entertainment footprint includes ESPN, Hulu, ABC, Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, National Geographic, broadcast TV, cable television assets, theatrical film releases, live sports rights. Despite all of those combined assets operating under one corporate umbrella, Disney still trails YouTube in overall TV attention, according to Samba TV's chart. That really sparks a much larger shift happening across entertainment. And look at that. This might be one of the reasons.
Absolutely. I think people perceive YouTube to be less ideologically driven.
Look at this diverse protagonist that was briefly an antagonist that is now a protagonist again.
There are countless reasons. For one thing, like the Acolyte, what's coming out these days sucks. The only thing worth watching on streaming services are old things. Movies, series, doesn't matter. When it comes to classic cable crap, I mean, who wants to arrange their time according to regular programming these days? I mean, I hated doing so before there was an alternative.
Yeah.
And I stopped watching
I mean, like,
TV.
Especially if you do shift work, you know, you can't plan your day around when your favorite show is going to be on, because you don't know what time you're going to be working.
And that's a neat transition to the moment I stopped watching TV. It was the first time 24 aired, and there were 4 more episodes to go, and then I got assigned new hours, and I couldn't watch the rest. And that was the final nail in the coffin.
So for you, it was 20.
Yes.
That took us a second. No, that was good. I like that one.
Yes, exactly. It was just 20.
Yeah.
Wait. Didn't they have video recorders in Germany? What's going on? Why? What? Did you not have VCRs?
No, they broke down before.
No.
Okay. Decades Hollywood studios and television networks controlled distribution. Audiences watched what studios approved, greenlit, marketed, and distributed through traditional gatekeepers. YouTube fundamentally changed that equation. Viewers now choose content directly from creators they trust, follow personalities independent of studios, and consume entertainment driven more by engagement and consistency than by massive production budgets. Apple's placement on the chart also reinforces a criticism that has followed Apple TV Plus since launch. Apple have produced critically acclaimed programming like Pluribus and Ted Lasso, while also heavily investing in prestige television projects with major stars and filmmakers, but the platform has often struggled to generate the kind of mass cultural attention seen by competitors. The numbers reinforce it. The company's estimated $20 billion spent per 1% was by far the worst ratio on the chart. Ironically, the Samba TV account recently celebrated Apple TV Plus series Margot's Got Money Troubles as a potential sleeper hit after reportedly averaging around 1 million viewers per episode across 6 episodes. But we've kind of got to the point of it. But yeah, oh, we got Gary from Nerdrossock here as well. Okay,
Gary.
Yes,
yeah, I guess he's a good example of a YouTuber who's far more popular than most TV shows.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
I mean, he beat Star Trek.
Yes,
Star
a good
Trek.
example, yes.
Oh yeah, the Spock doll chair stream. That was
Yeah.
amazing. Gary, you can have one.
That should be the counter program once Kimmel and all the other fuckers start to invade YouTube more and more. Just every major YouTuber should pull a Spock in a chair stuff to demonstrate how irrelevant isn't the real. It's not strong enough.
Right,
All
so-
those
No, go on.
celebrities are basically something between parasites, scum. I could find better, more harsh words in German, of course.
I'll bet.
And it's easier to tiptoe around the newspeak of YouTube in your native language, naturally.
Right, okay.
I couldn't have a lesser opinion of those, for the lack of a better term, humans.
Dancing monkeys. Dancing monkeys, I call them.
No, again, I don't want to insult monkeys.
Okay, yep, you got me there.
More like...
unlike traditional streaming services such as... And by the way, let's just take that sentence in. Unlike traditional streaming services. Traditional streaming services.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How fast is this moving, man? Such as Disney Plus, Netflix, Apple TV Plus, and Prime Video, which have mobile apps but are primarily consumed through television viewing. YouTube exists virtually everywhere. The platform dominates mobile, podcast, gaming, short form, educational, desktop, creator-driven live broadcasts, reaction, tutorial culture, and embedded web video across countless websites and apps. In other words, the 13.1% TV share reflected in Samba TV's chart may only represent a fraction of YouTube's total audience footprints. In mobile devices, desktop viewing, and non-TV consumption, they were fully included. YouTube's lead over traditional media companies could potentially be far larger than the chart already suggests. And there's another example, Chris Gore. I can't speak now.
Yeah.
That normally only happens when I'm recording. That reality further highlights how dramatically the entertainment landscape has shifted away from traditional Hollywood distribution models and towards creator-driven digital. Please stop saying ecosystems. Yeah.
But speaking words fancy is fun.
Many legacy entertainment companies continue spending extraordinary sums chasing prestige television, franchise expansion, and cinematic universes, which everybody is sick of. While audience fragmentation grows more severe every year, the result is a growing divide between spending and actual audience attention. YouTube appears to be winning the battle by a wide margin. There we go. There we have it. So, what do you reckon? Do you reckon this is a good thing or a bad thing? Because I think it's a very good thing that there's less dominance in the market, although I kind of also think it's a bad thing because YouTube is becoming dominant in the market, if that makes sense.
That's the worrying thing, is YouTube becoming monopolistic, that's because they are, any other video sharing platform tends to not stand a chance against them, there's other
They're not really trying. That is the problem. Rumble would have a good shot, but Chris Pablo Kowski is sitting on his ass, playing around with crypto and posing and going into bed with a quarter pounder and shit like that. But basically, he is just sleeping. He is doing the exact same crap that the dude from Epic does, which is nothing to improve his platform.
Right.
Since I've created my account, UI-wise, I can't remember anything that has improved. Nothing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The other, there have been other video streaming websites that have come and gone.
Yeah.
BitChute, Odyssey, yeah. I was actually a big fan of Odyssey. I thought it was all right, but yeah, it's going nowhere. You know, when you look at the breadth of content that's on YouTube, you always end up back on YouTube because that's where the content is.
Yeah.
You know?
It's also they keep forgetting that a lot of these big like channels and stuff, it always comes back to them somehow crapping on fandoms and then wondering why people wandered off. Like, I could go to HBO as an example. You could all go to your own shows as being exactly the same, but I'm going to go to HBO because Game of Thrones went from something that honestly had a lot of people really excited. That was a big franchise, just the books alone, the series alone.
Yeah.
And then everywhere you look at it, you can see where, like, you know what? It started off okay, and then it was just a slow power dump. You know, and every series that's come out since, it's like you're hyped up for it, but it's a slow downhill spiral of them not paying attention to the series at all and then kind of crapping on it a little bit. It craps on your intelligence as a fan.
Right, so talking of Game of Thrones, I saw an amazing tweet the other day. Somebody started a new class and said their teacher was the coolest because she came in and said, "Hey, is anybody watching Game of Thrones?" And they all said, like 90% of the class was like, yeah. And the teacher turns around and says, "Right, if anybody disrupts my class, I've read the books. I'll tell you who dies next." I thought that was very neat.
Smart move.
It's a slow power dump. I think that's another category on the hub, isn't it?
I don't know how else to describe it because it's either their own writers arguing over dominance. Sometimes I think I don't know if it has to do with clauses with their actors, but like there are times where they change things in a series where it wasn't necessary. Sometimes it pulls down other characters for no fucking reason, so it kind of changes it that way. And then sometimes they leave out important characters just so they can hype up another character. Like, a lot of the feminist logic doesn't make sense when they're trying to peddle it in a book that didn't need it. You know?
Yeah.
And then you see it in the other series. Like, it's a continuous, like, we're going to insert more of this bullshit propaganda that has absolutely nothing to do with that universe. And I'm going to be real with them. In that universe, those women are very free. Like, very free. Like, given what that world is supposed to be based off of, like, everyone is potentially murdered in that one. Like, in Game of Thrones. Like, it's fictional. But, like, real life, like, no, everything was kind of like bullshit for everybody unless you were rich, and even then you were slowly poisoning yourself or probably fucking your cousins. So, like, you know what?
Or maybe marrying your brother to get in the country.
Yeah, you know, I'm sick of Hollywood. I am so sick of them needing to, like, not do any research on anything, but still need to power manage everything.
Something I disagree with many people who are still hoping for the best is, no, I don't want to see a Hollywood redemption arc. I want them gone.
Yeah.
Everyone who had a part in this, I want them sleeping under the next bridge and smell of their own piss. And that until they kick the bucket.
Yes, and we don't want any of them slithering back into the industry like Anita Sarkeesian has managed to do in the gaming industry. So once they're out, keep them out, you know.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Speaking of buckets, no, it's not bucket, it's bouquet.
And the piss stained pants that St. Hugo was talking about obviously have a very pleasant bouquet. Oh dear, we've gone from Amelia to ammonia.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a little bit of light relief for a sec.
Yee. Tony?
Yeah.
I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indeed.
That never works for lottery tickets. I wish it did.
Right, let's see what's going to happen here. Your back always hurts, and your boyfriend is perfect back cracking height. Okay.
Ooh. Oh, no.
Anyways, if you need LED sign, you can find our WhatsApp number and email in our bio. Send your logo and size to us, and you will get a quote.
Shit. I wish I had that skill.
We manufacture stable and reliable LED signage for business. Send us your logo, size. Our team handles the design, technical details, and production.
I'm addicted to twerking.
What?
Keep it playing.
I don't
There you
think my
go.
twerking is a problem.
I'm okay with this.
High brightness LED display, sharp and smooth. Perfect for ads, menus, or brand visuals. Made to order, shipped worldwide.
My family doesn't use toilet paper. We use this.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
What? No. No.
That's probably what she
No.
used to clean it.
Butt plug.
No.
Butt plug.
No.
Sponge that my husband made with a stick.
I'm with you, love.
Anyways, if you need LED sign, you can find our WhatsApp number and email in our bio. Send your logo and size to us, and you will get a quote.
If I asked the girl for chapstick and she just pulls me in to kiss me, I would just simply pass away, bro.
Anyways, if quality matters.
Pause a second. What is he, an ear cotton bud? With this haircut?
She must have been one of those new Avatar actors.
No.
Bro.
I know what it is. It's
Totally
one of
alien race, bro.
It's one of the makeup brushes. He looks like a makeup brush. He'd fit so well in Expedition 33.
Yeah, it's one of those decorative ones.
Fucking Gestrel.
Somebody needs to bring back a male hair gel Avatar character. The one I remember as a kid was Dido.
Say what?
It was a brand my brother had, like maybe one bottle of, but like it had a character on it called Dido. And it was supposed to get the guys to want to put hair gel in their hair. Like when I was growing up, men, like a lot of the boys had like 4 or 5 different hair gels that they were using. You know, so I don't know what it was that was capturing their attention or being like, yeah, this is the manly thing to do. But I think that's what you guys need to do.
I'm a dapper Dan, man.
Yeah. SU LC Sign has you covered. Factory pricing, professional production, made by LC Sign. 15 years of LED sign experience you can trust. Loser through the commercial.
Our door signs come with all styles, fully customizable to match your vibe.
If you're planning a wedding and want a neon sign, just check out the link in our bio. Any size, any content, any color can be customized. Our neon signs have C and UL certifications with a 2 years warranty. Click the link in our bio for pricing and follow LC Sign.
Oh, jeez.
Anyways, nothing brings customer into your We specialize in custom LED signs, including LED channel letters, pylon sign, neon signs, light boxes, and door sign.
Right, I think we'll save this now.
Yeah, no, that last one was the special one.
What?
Well, I didn't know his voice could go that high.
Neither did I. Oh no! Hang on. What the hell is Granny? No! I want to see this. What the hell is Granny doing?
Oh well, we will see it later. But let's get through a story. Let's get through a story first.
I'm thinking they could combine the twerking thing with the shit brush thing, and that would save That was you kill two birds with one stone there, you know.
It looked like the scene from The Jungle, but with the bear scrubbing up against the tree, wouldn't it?
I have a theory about that sponge, and I would still be like, you stupid bitch. It looks kind of like one of the ones we would have... So there is a brand out here that's meant to help clean your back. It looks like she used that to clean her toilet, because fair enough, some of the toilet brushes look like that too. But we don't use wood for that. They're usually like a plastic so you can clean them.
But if you used the toilet brush instead of toilet paper as a woman, you can clean it in the other hole.
Yeah. That or she used her husband's like back sponge for the toilet. And I'm like, that's still a bitch move.
Rightio. Let's hit a topic. So, this is...
Frankenstein labeled transphobic as non-director claims monster movies are problematic.
Okay, enough internet for one day.
That reminds me of one of the champed up monsters I've made. It was the Kaiju. So it was Godzilla, but Jewish.
This is the very face of when they tell you who you are, believe them.
This is, you know, I can trace all of this back to Anita Sarkeesian. I know, I'm sorry, I'm a little obsessed, but she annoyed me in 2014. But you know, everything is sexist, everything is racist, everything is homophobic.
Yeah.
It's all problematic.
Tell me without telling me you didn't do a basic read on Frankenstein, because the monster took all male parts and the female monster took all female parts. There's no transition there.
Okay, the filmmaker argued horror movies have long relied on trans monster stereotypes, which, of course, Jen has already debunked. Jane Shuburn, I'm not going to try and... has claimed classic horror films, including Frankenstein, are transphobic because of their portrayal of what the filmmaker described as trans monsters. The non-binary director, who identifies as trans and queer, pointed to adaptations of Mary Shelley's 1818 Gothic novel, alongside characters such as Norman Bates and Buffalo Bill, as examples of what they see as a troubling cinematic pattern. The image of the trans monster kept coming up, Shuburn told the Hollywood Reporter. So, shall we try it properly? Schoenbrunn?
No, just call her dumb bitch. Just call her dumb bitch.
Hugo, that looks like a job for you. Schönbrunn. Nice.
The director added, transgender viewers have long had really complicated feelings about those movies. What?
It's called Get a Job.
Lovely lady. Yeah, okay.
Frankenstein wouldn't even want your jaw, lady. I'm sorry.
No.
I think it's a dude, actually.
What is it?
Either way, unshaggable.
Pat. It's Pat. It's just Pat.
Oh, look, there is paper bag level. There is paper bag for her and for you, and there's paper bag for her, for you, and for your dog, so it doesn't judge you. But this is beyond that.
It's the smug shit-eating grin as well.
Yeah.
Whilst the filmmaker said such productions offered representations that felt familiar or comforting, Schoenbrunn also described them as super effing transphobic and problematic.
By the way, schön means pretty.
Yeah, I mean, this is...
No.
I mean, there's no point in me saying it because Arthur's already said it all.
Wait, which part did I say?
The laugh.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
It was very accurate.
I do giggle.
It was very accurate.
It was accurate. No, don't apologize. It was accurate, and it didn't use any words.
Yeah, it was brilliant. The comments came ahead of the premiere of Teenage Sex and Death at Camp Miasma at the 79th Cannes Film Festival on Wednesday evening. Teenage Sex and Death.
Camp Miasma. You know what? There's always this one time at band Camp Miasma.
Listen, lady, I was a teenager too. I'm not saying that teenagers don't do stuff at band camp. What they don't do is they don't involve old fucks like you.
Yep.
So go away.
Yeah. The psychedelic slasher film starring Gillian Anderson. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh dear.
Gillian Anderson? Why? Why, Gillian? What are you doing?
Yeah. And Hannah Einbinder, okay, are said to have received a 9-minute standing ovation inside the, that's very specific, 1,068-seat Debussy Theatre. Despite the reception in Cannes, Schönbrunn said every major Hollywood studio and distributor rejected the project. No, really? I find that hard to believe. No, I don't.
I would imagine they dismissed it within the first 2 words, but you know.
So he looked better before the surgery. I think it's because of
Boris, isn't it? It's Boris Karloff, right?
I get one for myself now, don't I? Oh dear.
Rhoda is horny again.
I don't really care, Margaret.
Okay. I think it's because the limits of what kinds of queer and trans stories are deemed commercial or not commercial. No. The film will instead receive a theatrical release through Mubi. Say it, St. Hugo.
Schönbrunn.
Third feature attempts to rework what the filmmaker regards as a problematic horror tradition. The story follows a character known as Little Death, a trans individual who becomes a supernatural killer. This is really sick people just fantasizing, isn't it?
Yep, it is 100%.
This is a problem when you base your entire life around one single aspect of your personality. You know.
Yeah, especially when it's an aspect of your personality like you want to get cut off.
Who needs a personality when you got kinks?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suffering a traumatic drowning incident caused by bullying at a summer camp. Oh, so somebody got bullied at summer camp.
Oh gosh, show me on the video.
Goodness me. Do you know what? Nearly everybody was bullied at some point
The reason
in their childhood.
The reason they don't want to turn your franchise into a movie is because it's already been done. That one's already been done. A guy who drowned in a lake because of a camp and all that shit. And the first one was his mom killing everybody. Very long series, you know?
Yeah.
Can we get
Like,
this
what,
off
12
of
of
my
them?
screen?
I know, right?
Can
I
we
know.
get this off of my screen, please? Thank
There
you.
we go.
Thank you. Thank
Miss
you so much.
Anderson told Variety the narrative sought to reach out across the divide and would resonate with anyone who feels and identifies with disassociation, the out-of-body experience, the not feeling part of or included within a framework of societal norms. But I thought you don't like norm.
It's like, honey, stop using mushrooms. Seriously.
No, eat the red ones with a white dots on it. Might help.
Nah.
See the light.
He said production was very consciously designed to be fun, whilst also encouraging conversations around sex and gender and overcoming trauma. This
Just go trebuchet these people to Gaza, seriously.
This is the new MAGA.
You
Make
still
asylums
fuck ugly
great
anyway. Just don't talk about sex ever.
Yeah, these are the only conversations these people want to have, and those conversations are frankly kind of dull. But they don't know anything else. They don't have anything else to talk about. For God's sake, talk about the weather or something like normal people, you know?
The weather is transphobic, didn't you know?
Oh, mate, seriously. What was it? 2 days ago, we had a speed run through 4 years worth of seasons in one day, and that was more fun than this shit. We had sun, monsoon, sun, monsoon, sun, monsoon, sun, hailstorm, sun, monsoon, sun, monsoon.
Yeah.
Even that was more interesting than this shit.
Indeed. Speaking at a Caring Women in Motion event at the Carlton Cowan Hotel on Thursday, Miss Einbinder.
Einbinder.
Binder.
What is Binder? What is Binder? Because Ein is one. What is Binder?
Is it one of those files that have like the hole punch hoops to go through?
That's a binder. If we, you know.
Well, binder is close enough. Move on.
Described the film as deeply personal to the director. The 30-year-old actress and comedian said the project reflected Jane's experience as a transgender person. It speaks a lot to their experience of coming into themselves. Is that what it's about? Is it about coming into themselves?
Ooh, that's...
It's literally main character syndrome every single time. And look at me,
Like the whole
projection.
thing reads it. The whole thing reads it. Like, oh, I think that a lot of members who are marginalized communities,
members.
You know, she speaks for every community, guys. Everybody, not everybody. You know, she speaks for
yeah, everybody is me, and anyone who isn't is an F-est.
If you speak for yourself, just let her talk for you. You know, she speaks for you. You know.
I mean,
and feeling a liberation from shame and embracing desire and embracing their identity as a queer person. Oh dear.
It's because you're not gay.
Yeah.
If they're coming into themselves, that means that they're also a contortionist.
Yeah, yeah.
Where's Valkyria when we're talking about Futa?
If you're equipped enough to come into yourself, then you have go beyond Futa and straight into the anti-section.
I think that a lot of people who are members of marginalized communities can identify with that, really. Oh yeah, she added, fuck off. He added the themes would likely resonate beyond the LGBTQ plus alphabetic spaghetti community.
No. None of these things resonate outside their community. That's why
I mean, surely it wouldn't even resonate with the LGB community.
Barely, yeah. Like if that film Bros, if that film was anything to go by, not even the LGBTQIA LGHDTV plus community turned up for that film.
OMGWTFBBQ.
Yeah.
The QWERTY UIOP.
Yes.
The other thing she really, really doesn't understand, Frankenstein was really released at a time where a lot of Christians and Catholics were worried about people stealing from graves.
Yeah.
You know, that's a lot of what it was based off of, because a lot of our current day medical science, the stuff that leads to you being able to have a fake wiener, all that stupid shit, yeah, that came from people, some of them stole bodies. Some of them might have murdered
most of it was happening in Italy, I believe.
Yes. And a lot of it was done to, back then, people who did bad things. Yeah, guess what? When they died, that was them.
Yeah, I did medicine through time at GCSE, so I do actually recognise these facts. I've been taught them before.
You
We
know,
did have famous grave robbers in Scotland as well. There was Burkintier, I think they were called.
they're very famous because they were murdering like anyone they could murder. They would, you know, and like, they were finding their bodies, and like the thing is it's one of those things where I hate that they were murdered, but the science that they offered to kids in the future probably did save somebody, you know. I hate how some of our medical science how it evolved, but at the same time it probably has saved people.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it for sure. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's that's a moral and ethical dilemma that we would have to dedicate an entire show to, and we'd all have to do some research on it.
But here's
I'm not saying let's not do it. I'm saying that's how to do it.
well, no,
If
I
you
was gonna change the subject a little bit and just say like nowadays people do a lot to offer medical science, you know? Like there's so many ways that people donate nowadays. So we don't have to rely on creepers just looking for money.
Yeah, I mean, some people even cut their dicks off.
Yeah, like that one.
Thing is, if we would not use knowledge acquired by distasteful methods, then we would be still living in clay huts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a depressing thought. Let's carry on. Social media users swiftly took to X to share their thoughts on Frankenstein being classed as transphobic. This is the most ridiculous thing I've heard in quite some time. I can't even begin to think how she's come to that conclusion, and I really can't be bothered to read it to find out. One person posted as another penned, what goes on in somebody's head to come up with that level of batshittery is absolute nonsense. Oh, batshittery. We are keeping that word, ladies and gentlemen. Well, lady and gentlemen.
Yes.
That's a good one.
A third wrote, I suppose the monster could legitimately be the only one truthfully labelled them, they.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, this is
perhaps not, because it was made of all male parts.
Do you know what? It gives me the only guy in the village vibes.
Well,
For crying out loud, these people are beyond parody. There is zero chance Mary Shelley thought this once, someone else said. So sorry, Jen, you were saying?
Well, the idea that the monster himself would end up like schizophrenic or something, I could see that being a funny joke because, yet again, if you read the literature, he was going for perfect parts. So he was specifically looking for whatever perfect part he could get from anybody. So if your right arm was better, he took yours. If that guy's left, other arm was better, that's what he matched up with it because he was trying to create a perfect human.
Yeah. Okay. Last one said, trans didn't exist when it was written, just gay rich elites pouncing about.
Yeah, that too.
Let's see what... Okay, comments are quite good. Just ha ha ha. What the feck is non-binary? Binary is 1001. I fail to see how that relates to these crazy fuckers. Does it mean that they like more of the numerals? I would like to end with there are only two sexes, male and female. All the other designations need serious mental help. Well, I think we can all agree with that. Give me strength. Yep. When a person wakes up one morning and decides they are the opposite sex, do they look under the bedsheets and see that their body has morphed into that new sex? Of course not. So if the changes aren't happening physically, then the changes are being initiated by the mind, the brain. How is that not a mental illness?
Oh, that's an intellectual one. I like that one.
That's a very, very good. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
So, anyone got anything that they want to add on this craziness?
Not really. I mean, it's just get a job.
Yeah.
Buy a cat. I don't know. Run with a dog. Find a hobby. Just do something with your life. That's it, really.
Yeah, that's
I hear research still needs some bodies.
Well, it's chopped off. It's no good.
Good Lord. Right.
It's one of those things when, you know, when you're a person like that, and you're just focused on one aspect of your character, you turn, you steer every single subject towards that, no matter whether it's Frankenstein movies, walking a dog, you know, eating lunch. Everything is about being, you know, the trance experience of that, and you're like, get a grip, seriously, you know. Just
maybe that's what happened. Maybe they did get a grip, and the grip was slightly too hard, and it come off.
Yeah, they tore it off. Oh no! I just it's too much. It's you know.
What makes it worse is if you just simply tell them, hey, you know, I'm glad that makes you happy, but I honestly just don't care. That means you invalidate, you know, it invalidates them. All of a sudden, that means you.
I don't really care, Margaret.
Sorry, you actually said it, so I had to.
But no, like they make it seem like all of a sudden they're, you know, you're trying to kill them because you're like, I just don't give a shit.
Right. Let's have just one Tony, because we do have not much of it left, and we might need it.
Yes, I want to know what the hell Grandma's doing.
Yeah, I know. That's the only reason I'm going back to it so soon. Because I know
Grandma left us hanging. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That's not grandma, no. Not quite, no. A little better, a little better.
There we go. So.
No.
If you need neon sign like this, check out the link in our bio. Just enter the text you need and you will see the price. Our neon signs have C and UL certifications with a 2 years warranty.
What the fuck? Okay. Well, we'll have to come to that. We'll have to come to that after the next article, surely. Good Lord.
You're just like, we're gonna burn this into your retinas and then we're gonna walk away.
Okay, it looks absolutely fucking retarded, but it is funny.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is.
And that's totally real as well. That's not even AI. That is filmed live on in situ.
Thing is, he's the type of guy who would actually do that for a prank.
Yes, he actually unironically would.
Yeah, he'd get back in the limo and high five JD Vance.
Yep.
Yeah, we got them.
I mean,
I told you I would do it. I told you I'd do it. I did it better than anybody else has ever done it.
I did it better than anyone else, like no one's seen before. No, but I mean, come on, he did this whole McDonald's stunt, and
yeah, that was hilarious. Not as hilarious as the garbage truck one.
Not as hilarious as the garbage truck, but it was supposed to be a very cheap political shot at Kamala Harris, because they said, hey, he only worked at McDonald's for 15 minutes. Well, that's still 15 minutes more than Kamala Harris did.
Yep.
Yes. Wow. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a piss story to get out of the way. Jimmy fucking Kimmel. I mean, fuck him, but that's
Kimmel again.
Right, Jimmy Kimmel jokes he cost Disney billions during Defiant Upfront's presentation, coming from Marvin Montanaro again. And for some reason, there's something wrong with my mouse, and I keep doing that.
Yeah, you got her drunk, so...
Have you ever seen a drunk mouse?
No, but I've seen a drunk raccoon which broke into a liquor store and started drinking all the smashed bottles, and then it was found in the morning passed out in the toilet, right near the actual toilet. And they just let it sleep there and get into a bit more of a shape, and then just
yeah, you can imagine dude coming in the morning and seeing it, looking at him here. Scene.
By the way,
Okay.
it's a real story, and the reporters that were presenting this, they were cracking up like no tomorrow.
I've seen a drunk
Finding.
cat. My nana's cat once, one Christmas or something, he got up on the kitchen counter with no one seeing when she'd made a sherry trifle, and he ate loads of the sherry trifle, and it had like shitloads of sherry in it, because that's what my bloodline's like. Sorry. and the cat was just like, bloody. I've also seen a stoned cat. My it was like when I was about like 5 or 6, like my mum's husband had been smoking dope in the bath, and the cat went in, and he got out, but the cat got it passive, and the cat just like just fell in the bath. It's like, he was all right, but oh my god.
I just before you get through this, I kind of pre-read it a little bit. Jimmy, for one of the nests of lawyers I would never go out of my way to just kick, Disney is one of the top ones. So if you're leading yourself to well, I'm going to defend myself in court, have fun spending all your retirement fund. You're an old fuck. You're not funny. You're not going to get anywhere online. You know, like most of us aren't going to follow you, that's for sure. And your own aren't. The modern audience doesn't follow you, really. You know,
he'll end up, if he tries to make himself an online show, he'll end up being a lolcow, like bloody quartering or whatever. Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel's live presentation at the annual Disney Upfronts event was supposed to reassure advertisers, celebrate upcoming programming, and convince brands that the company remains a stable entertainment powerhouse. Instead, Kimmel took to the stage and openly joked that he has cost Disney billions, while mocking the event itself as a bullshit, right to the faces of the very advertisers he was supposed to be reassuring. During the Jimmy Kimmel Disney Upfronts presentation, I love this bit of phrasing by Montanaro here, by the way, the quote-unquote comedian, he actually wrote it like that. Absolute legend.
Yeah.
Delivered yet another politically charged monologue packed with grievance humor aimed at President Trump, self-congratulatory defiance as though he was some kind of freedom fighter, and jokes about the damage he believes correctly he has caused Disney and ABC over the last year. Have to admit, I've been through so much bullshit this year, it actually made me appreciate this bullshit, Kimmel told the audience at New York's Javits Center. That line immediately set the tone. Rather than focus on Disney programming, the advertiser relationships, or the company's future, Kimmel spent much of his time joking about controversy, political backlash, and his own role in turning the ABC into a lightning rod. You see why I said tone deaf in the title, yeah?
Yeah.
What is wrong with this guy? It's almost like some form of self-destruct, don't you think?
Yeah, it's just an obsession with activism. You know, it's an obsession with the message, and it comes over everything. It's the main focus of all of these guys. It's the message.
Yep. At one point, Kimmel openly referenced the financial fallout and reputational headaches surrounding his controversies. "I cost our company a lot of money," Kimmel joked. He followed that up with another line that likely sounded less like comedy and more like accidental honesty to some viewers. "It's very possible that no employee in the history of any company has cost their employer more," Kimmel added. "Hiring me 24 years ago, just from a purely mathematical standpoint, was the worst personnel decision that the Disney Corporation has ever made." The audience inside the room laughed and applauded, probably because they fucking agreed with him. Outside that Hollywood bubble, however, the comments... What is the commitments? Oh, I was thinking about that old film. Reinforce a growing criticism surrounding Disney and its late night strategy that the company continues to embrace personalities who increasingly generate political backlash instead of broad audience appeal. Here we go. Here we go. Disney upfronts exists for one primary reason: advertisers. Networks spend millions producing these events because they want sponsors to feel confident investing money into their programming lineup. Nice. The presentations are designed to project optimism, stability, and mass market appeal. Kimmel instead delivered a routine centered around politics, FCC scrutiny, corporate controversy, and President Trump. And there he is with the world's most realistic pen simulator machine.
Yeah.
The president has tried to get me twice over the last 6 months, Kimmel said during the presentation. He also mocked CBS, referenced Stephen Colbert's struggles, and framed himself as a rebellious figure battling political pressure and corporate fallout. The issue for Disney is that he has increasingly become the brand identity surrounding ABC late night television. What was once comedy programming aimed at broad audiences has transformed into heavily politicized commentary that often alienates large portions of the viewing public, and the ratings across late night television have reflected that broader decline.
It's basically late night's version, late night's answer to Che Guevara. He's he's fighting for the people. He's fighting for the common man. Well,
indeed. Like, what did I do, fecker? Kimmel's appearance comes at an awkward moment for Disney. The company is already dealing with mounting financial pressure across several divisions, declining traditional television audiences, and growing frustration from viewers who feel Disney's entertainment brands have become overly political. I was going to say overtly, both would be correct.
Mm-hmm.
ABC itself has faced additional scrutiny in recent months over Kimmel's remarks and broader concerns involving media bias and equal time complaints on shows like The View. Oh, the joy. Calming those concerns, Kimmel leaned directly into them during one of Disney's most important corporate-facing presentations of the year. That decision stood out even more because Disney desperately needs advertiser confidence to weaken, which is, of course, completely links to the YouTube topic we covered earlier. Late night TV as a whole has struggled to maintain relevance in the streaming area. Error. I made an error saying error. That's
honestly
good.
Late night shit should have been struggling long before.
Yeah.
Right, it's been struggling for a while, hasn't it? It's been.
It's been declining and declining and declining.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, they're even willing to get rid of Colbert, and he was like the biggest one. Yeah, exactly. That's my personal message to Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah.
It sounds almost like another weird Hollywood humiliation ritual. Like, Kimmel, are you gonna put on a dress the next time we see you? Like,
only at the weekends. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. I actually think he actually knows he's over, and he's just like prating about as much as he can while he can.
For some reason, he is so full of himself, actually thinking that he is basically anything at all, and that is a mistake. Someone like him wouldn't even be at a shop counter normally. He is white trash in a suit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One of the stranger aspects of Kimmel's presentation was how openly self-congratulatory it became.
Yeah.
So I've got a really dry mouth for some reason. My tongue is sticking to the top of my mouth. the comedian repeatedly. Sorry, you didn't need to know that, really, did you?
That's fine.
Okay, quartering.
Yeah.
What? What?
Oh, oversharing.
Okay. I only said my tongue was sticking to the top of my
I
mouth.
know. I'm just taking the mickey. I'm
As
taking
long as
the
it's not sticking to the top of someone else's mouth, you're all right.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if she's hot.
Yeah. Hey, can I stick it to the top of your mouth?
No.
Damn. Okay, the comedian repeatedly framed himself as a victim of political attacks while simultaneously celebrating the controversy surrounding him. The attitude increasingly mirrors much of modern late-night television, where hosts often seem more interested in political applause from industry insiders than entertaining broad audiences. Right. I want Sardoc and R2 to stay quiet for a minute. Here he is presenting Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Who presents Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in the UK? Jen? St. Hugo?
In the UK? I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, do you not know?
No.
It's Jeremy Clarkson.
I was going to say, okay, the last time
The,
I was
the,
aware,
the literal opposite of Jimmy Kimmel.
basically, yeah.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
I only know Jeremy Clarkson from a certain show. Oh no! Anyway, last week.
Well, he presents Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in the UK, and it's bloody funny. Well worth a watch.
Yeah, the last time I was aware, it was Jeremy Clarkson, and before that, it was Chris Tarrant. That's the only.
Yeah,
other
it was Chris Tarrant before.
Yeah.
I liked Chris Tarrant, but Jeremy Clarkson does it better.
Yeah, I can see it being way funnier.
I don't want to take anything away from Chris Tarrant. He's a very good presenter, but Jeremy Clarkson's just my kind of dude, you know.
Yep. Understandable.
Okay, Kimmel even joked that ABC pulling him off. now this would be a really good thing to misquote. Kimmel even joked at ABC pulling him off. The air would normally require throwing a chair at your Mormon boyfriend, referencing the reality TV controversies, while continuing to portray himself as a rebellious anti-establishment figure. Kimmel was, of course, removed from the air for a 5-day period following false comments delivered on his show about the alleged killer of Charlie Kirk. He should never have been allowed back on air after that.
It was absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
That brings me to another aspect of everything Kimmel. That Kimmel is a piece of shit is well known at this point, but everyone who still is employing him, those who decided that, those who are still investing in him, they should be dragged into the light as well and deemed financially non-viable for all eternity.
Yep. Well, he came under fire again when he claimed First Lady Melania Trump had the glow of an expectant widow. That was fucking disgusting. I remember that one. Kimmel isn't some outsider comic battling giant corporations. He's one of the highest profile faces of Disney-owned ABC. A multi-million-dollar corporate event for advertisers. That disconnect has become harder and harder for audiences to ignore. Disney keeps platforming its own headache. That is about as much information as we need.
Well, it is fitting. Disney itself is evil, always has been.
Mm-hmm.
They just started to show it more public. It's not like anything has really changed.
Yeah,
as
it's not
early
like it's
season
anything new.
stated, the evil gene, Disney had it too. Walt Disney, that is.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot that the because obviously I have to skim read these things, so I know what's going to happen when I need to read them out for you guys. But I'd actually forgotten because it was like really early this morning and now it's really late tonight that the stuff about Charlie Kirk was in there, and that's just like punched me in the face. And you know, how was he allowed back on air after that? I don't understand it.
As I just said, Disney is evil, always has been, always will be.
Well, he's also in the crony group of this current Hollywood batch. Like, you know, he's friends with the View types. He's friends with a bunch of the director types. That doesn't mean that he gets a free fly to keep doing this stuff. Like, the money does run out. The accountability does catch up to you. But I think he's been by every single one of those scumbags, because they're holding each other up right now. Like, there's no reason the View should still be on, but they're still there. You know, hate watching only goes so far. You know.
I think a lot of blackmailing is involved, especially if we think about all those island vacations they probably all took part in. The question is, who has video material of whom? But my guess is at some point they will start throwing each other under the bus with said material, and that will be most illuminating.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Popcorn, anyone?
Yeah, indeed, indeed. Ah, goodness me. I can't quite believe how well, how
what?
Yeah, so sorry, I'm having a bit of a moment because of the Charlie Kirk stuff. Pull yourself together, Rhoda. Let's go. Okay, so we do have some more Tranoid news.
Oh, goody.
Joy.
I was hoping for some more enthusiasm there.
Before you do, my picture is Che Guevara and Justin Trudeau's dad reacting to Jimmy Kimmel getting kicked off of ABC the first time.
Which one, Pierre or Castro? Oh, okay, Castro.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
I thought I would make a Canadian connection in there, see if Jen was still paying attention.
Right. How have I done that? Okie doke. That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Okay.
There we are. No, it's fucked off. I did have it. I did have it, but they've put it behind a fucking paywall now. Oh well.
Oh no.
What was it? Sorry.
Oh, there was an article, but it's been put behind a paywall.
Always take receipts. Document
everything. I think I've probably done something clever. I know that sounds really unlikely.
Well, the way you just phrased it makes it unlikely.
Yeah. Phrasing.
Accidental cleverness is still cleverness. You leave Rhoda alone.
You leave my Rhoda alone.
Yeah. So where have you got a backup? Is that what you're saying? Is this the accidental?
No, I just need to log in. So I just need to be careful not to scroll down too much and dox myself. That's all.
Oh, I see.
Although I think I may have fixed that.
Okay.
It just oh yeah, I have fixed it. That's good. Okay, I've fixed everything. I have fixed everything.
I just looked out of the window and must say, no, you just lied. I checked.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. So, what the fuck is going on here?
I'm like this, Scotty.
I am having some slight technical issues, and I don't quite understand what they are. I've fixed the article, but I've broken the streaming service.
Press all the buttons.
The whole streaming service. Congrats.
I've broken everything.
Press all the buttons. One of them's got to be right.
Yeah.
Honey, I think I
Wow.
broke the internet. What?
Look,
the
it's me.
entire internet?
Is that an internet? Anyone remember where that's from?
No.
It's from Big Bang Theory.
I never watched that. Everyone kept saying, "Oh, you like nerd stuff? Do you like The Big Bang Theory?" I'm like, no.
Loads of people like say it's shit, and like they take the piss at you for liking it, but I think it's good.
Okay.
I like it.
I mean, it was popular. People liked it, so yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. I think it's supposed to be shit because it was popular.
Yeah. I always felt as if, oh, you must like The Big Bang Theory was kind of an insult. It's like, nerd.
Slight tangent, I guess, but it's really funny and it's got great character development. I think it's really worth watching, honestly.
Okay. Is it better or worse than the IT crowd for nerds?
It's not as good as the IT crowd, but
okay, yeah.
There
you go.
I mean, that's Graham fucking Linehan. What do you want?
Well, exactly.
It's very good for something that wasn't written by Graham Linehan or John O'Sullivan.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is quite an annoying story, yeah, trans woman awarded 20k after female-only app ban triggers what is a woman case.
Oh, fuck off.
Indeed.
Oh, this is Roxanne Tickle, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I've
heard. And it's Sel Grover, who I'm quite familiar with on X. A transgender woman has been awarded the equivalent of 10,000 pounds after being banned from a female-only app. Roxanne Tickle. Can you imagine? I mean, that's barely even a drag queen name, let alone somebody who's actually trying to pass as a woman name.
Roxanne Tickle. Doesn't tickle my fancy.
I want to bet. I bet you anything the reason they were kicked off wasn't just strictly speaking that they were trans. Like, 57-year-old. Like, if you go down a little bit, I know you're reading it there, but like, no, Roxanne, no. I imagine a lot of the women started off letting weirdos like you on, but then you kept harassing people who were like, "I'm not interested." So then they made a policy of being like, no.
So this is kind of Australia's answer to Jessica Yaniv, right?
Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah.
But if you don't let me hump everything I want to, it's transphobic.
Roxanne Tickle won a landmark discrimination case after being barred from Giggle for Girls, with an Australian court ruling the decision was unlawful. The trans woman brought the case known as Tickle v Giggle. Fucking hell.
On that note, I'll be right back.
No.
Good Lord. Against the women-only social platform and its founder Sal Grover after the app's verification technology judged her to appear male. Because you can't change fact. The 57 IQ old was subsequently removed from the app in September 2021. The federal court dismissed Ms. Grover's appeal on Friday and upheld the trans woman's cross appeal, increasing her damages from, I don't know, Australian currency, about 25 pence, ordering the app founder to pay up to £1 in legal costs. I'm only taking this, Meg, by the way. I do have mates in Australia. Judge Melissa Perry said the app and its founder had excluded Tickle on the basis of a gender-related appearance, finding the conduct amounted to direct discrimination under Australian Sex Discrimination Act. She said this amounted to direct discrimination by reference to a characteristic that pertains to people of Tickle's gender identity.
No.
Stephen's right. Yeah, Stephen's right. It does sound like a great prom name, but Australia. I mean, okay, I'm gonna shut up because we're in the bleeping UK. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything.
And I'm back.
Well, Australia are quite similar to us. They have a unwanted tyrannical Labour government.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But at least they have the emus. Potential allies in their struggle against the oppressors. With a good track record.
So basically, Melissa Perry is arguing against AI and whether or not it can tell the difference between a 57-year-old man and a 57-year-old woman. Okay, Melissa, you weird fuck.
Yep.
She's been. What she does? You know what she does? That I figured it out. She's the type to whiff the koala poo. I couldn't imagine that one because they eat eucalyptus and that's poisonous. So I can imagine getting like super stupidly high off of it.
Wow.
Treating
the 57-year-old less favourably than a woman designated female at birth, or a woman.
Yeah, well, that is because you are less favourable.
Indeed. The court acknowledged the case touched on issues that divided public opinion, but stressed its role was solely to interpret and apply existing law. Under the... Who's he? Under the Sex Discrimination Act, discrimination on the grounds of gender identity, sexual orientation, or intersex status is unlawful. Tickle had... Why would a person like that give themselves such a ridiculous name? Roxanne Tickle.
To feel special and that shit.
I mean, like, it's clearly a nearly 60-year-old dude.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's not called a fucking Eve's apple.
I mean, next we'll be standing in the Scottish Parliament elections. He'll be right at home.
Oh God. Actually, slightly more convincing than the one in the Scottish Parliament.
Actually,
isn't that Keir Starmer's wife?
Hey.
No.
It's definitely not Keir Starmer's rent boy.
No.
Too old.
Far too old. Tickle had been blocked from the platform despite holding a birth certificate listing him as female after undergoing made-up shit affirming surgery and hormone treatments. The man's lawyer told the court he identified as female with family, friends and colleagues using women-assigned changing rooms, which...
Yep, I'm sure that doesn't make any real women feel uncomfortable or anything. Don't worry about it. You're not hurting anyone.
We need Furious Dan here. We need Furious Dan here.
I'm gonna call it out. These guys are just men who are abusing women. And I'm going to tell you how I know. Like, it's not that
that is exactly why I was bringing it up, but go on.
So in this instance, when he's saying what he's saying, I'm going to be realistic with you. Some trans people will be like, yeah, I'm not the gender I claim to be. I'm well aware that I'm not the gender. With the guy like this, around women, if they were to challenge him on it or be like, I don't really believe that you are what you're saying you are, he becomes aggressive, he becomes mean, he becomes unbearable. The only reason that women in his life do what they're told is because that's how they get him to be nice.
Yeah.
It's love bombing when I do what you're told, but no,
It's ma'am.
Yes. So fuck you, Melissa. Sorry, Rhoda.
Either accept me as a woman, or I'll punch you like a man.
Yeah.
I had to curse her out one more time. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Using women as signs at changing rooms and shopping in women's clothing shops. Tickle the previous tickle. Fuck off. Surely it should be pickle. I previously said, up until this instance, everybody has treated me as a woman.
No.
Really?
Yeah. I would.
Really?
Calling you a bitch doesn't equate to treating you as a woman.
Yep. Good one. You get one for that. So, I've very carefully highlighted this. He had originally sought 200,000 Australian dollars in compensation, partly on the basis of aggregated damages following an online campaign waged by Miss Grover, who the court was told her persistently misgendered tickle across hundreds of social media posts to her 93,000 followers, of which I must say I am one. And I've reposted several of them. Good job I use a VPN.
Possibly. They're going to be that illegal soon.
Oh God. I'm going to find myself in a cell, aren't I? I'm going to be sat between Tommy Robinson and Alex Belfield.
Awesome.
What was that?
The latest participant in Miss Gender 2026.
That is a great idea. We can do an award show.
For all the confused ones.
Yeah.
The Miss Gender.
But is the winner the one who looks most convincing or the one who looks least convincing?
That's the neat thing. It's the Oscars and the raspberries in one go.
Yeah.
So the answer is yes.
Yes.
Mr. Pickle's legal team described how this generated an enormous amount of online abuse directed at the trans woman or man. Miss Grover's legal team had argued the app was exempt from discrimination law because it was designed to create a safe space for women and sought to achieve substantial equality between men and women. However, lawyers for the Sex Discrimination someone say commissioner? Oh, I can say it when I'm not saying it.
Yeah.
Challenged that argument, saying such an interpretation could allow discriminatory conduct to be carried out under the guise of protective measure. Why am I having so much trouble speaking today?
Are you still sober?
Yeah. Good.
There is the problem. I found it. Hooray.
The tongue still stuck to the top of someone's mouth.
No.
Okay, fair enough. Good answer.
They really are leaving the Australian ladies with no means of really protecting themselves. Like, they don't have guns. They don't, have knives. Well, they do have knives still, but like they take away every little step. And don't get me wrong, I'm not that big on the feminist side, blah, blah, blah. But there are spaces specifically designated to both genders because it is better for us. Like,
yeah.
It's not really a good idea for a woman to just go into a man's bathroom. It's not because it's because it's still invasion of privacy. It still is.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've not got any kids, but I've got a much younger female cousin, and like, I mean, she's an adult now, but like back in my like teens and early 20s, she was a little kid, and if a bloke tried to follow her into the toilets, then I would have Minecrafted him, you know.
Yeah. It's one thing for a parent to have their children with them, which I've always understood that. Sometimes you can't help it. If you've got a daughter, you've got a daughter, and if she has to go pee, she has to go pee. Take her, you know. But
yeah, but in that situation, surely you should, instead of the grown man going into the ladies, he should take his little girl into the gents and use the
that's what normally happens. That's normally what happens.
Yeah.
So, yeah, these new judges and the people we've put in charge are so mentally fucked in the head.
We didn't put anyone in charge. They put themselves in charge.
Yep.
And refused to leave.
Yeah.
Okay, Giggle for Girls was founded in 2020 after Miss Grover experienced online abuse from men while she was a screenwriter in Hollywood. The ruling is expecting to have significant implications for other female-only spaces and is likely to reignite wider public debate over the legal and biological definition of a woman. It's quite simple. XX, XY. Done.
Aside from that, what they have just done is awarding a horny old fuck hooker money.
Yeah.
Well done.
Unfortunately, I completely agree. Miss Grover has vowed to take the case to the High Court and has the public support of Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling on. I almost ran a story about her directly tonight, but it was about money and it wasn't interesting enough.
Okay.
A prominent figure in the gender-critical movement, she said, women fought for generations to have spaces free from male presence, whether in crisis shelters, prisons, sports or social networks. That right has now been stripped away by an activist legal interpretation that compels women to accept men in female-only spaces and punishes them for objecting. This is not progress, this is oppression. Ms. Grover also called on legislators to intervene, saying the issue could be resolved quickly through Parliament without the need for further costly legal proceedings. She said, I would like there to be legislators that stepped in and actually did their job. Oh, I've got to do another one. Actually did their job and fixed this, because they could fix this for free in a week. But I have to go for the High Court, I will. The case follows a broader shift in the legal landscape around gender identity in Australia, with a judge ruling in 2024 that sex was changeable and non-binary, arguing that the understanding of sex had evolved considerably since the Sex Discrimination Act was first enacted 3 decades ago. Which is, of course, absolute bullshit.
Yeah.
Damn it, Janet. How do we even get here? How?
Ideology.
Yeah.
Someone thought of something and decided this is reality now. Even though we've had thousands of years of humans not doing this stuff, someone decided in the last 20 to 30 years that gender is now changeable because reasons.
Not even 20 years. It wasn't a thing until like 14?
Well, it wasn't rolled out until then, but it was thought up decades ago.
We certainly had transvestites for quite a while, probably since like the 60s, maybe even before.
Well, even in Shakespearean times, there weren't any female actors, and it was actually men in dresses, boys in dresses that went up on stage to play women.
Right, but it was never. This is my identity.
It was never a sexual thing. It was never an identity thing. It was like an acting job.
That's why I recommend people watch people like Buck Angel. He's a male equivalent who's actually an older person in that community. He did it 34 years ago. You know, but 34 years ago they only had so much technology, so it's like one of those things where over time, you know, obviously he's tweaked it. Her voice fucks with my head. But she looks like a man. Okay?
I don't know what that is, honestly.
I've seen
A man?
Buck Angel. Oh, you don't know what a man is?
Buck Angel is probably one of the more rational on that side, because with the breakdown, he's willing to tell you about the mental health side of it that they entirely ignore, like why someone would lead to that. And also, like, they lie about everything. Like, they lie about so much of it that she's like, I don't even think they're even in the same thought process. Like, because like, you do go through mental and medical health when you are like that. Like, she has gone through shrinks and things like that because she's aware that that's not normal. It is a mental illness, you know. It's for her. She started off as just being a really butch lesbian, and then just continued with it until the aesthetics really had her being like, no, I really am kind of just a boy in the boys' room. Yes, I have a vagina, but at this point, I look like a man going into the woman's bathroom.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, she's not going around lying about it. She just doesn't want to make it such a big thing because it is a mental health thing. You know, so hanging out with friends, she prefers people who can call her he, which is easier to do when she's in front of you because she looks like a dude.
Yeah.
But
yeah, does Buck Angel actually have regrets and stuff about it? Because I think the last thing I saw with Buck, they were talking about being quite regretful about the whole process.
So I think she doesn't regret her aesthetics because she likes how she looks.
I've honestly never heard of her before today.
Yeah,
she's not going to sit there and be like, I hate how I look, when, you know, in terms of when she says she thinks she had some success with it, she means she looks the part. She looks the way that she would like to look in her head. That's actually where she gets that comfort for being trans, actually having the problem that would make you that.
Yeah.
But at the same
So
time,
we're talking about a biological female.
yes. Yes.
Who looks like a dude.
She's had all sorts of like medical issues since then as well with the whole process, hasn't she?
Yes, and that was conversations I had with her, because that's the side where they're really lying about it. Like, when you are in that kind of mindset, you know what you really do have to know what you're getting in for, because it is going to fuck you over later in life. Like, so sometimes women will
you've gone underwater, Jen.
I'm back to the light.
Right. Sometimes when women are getting older, they already have other medical problems anyway. Like, my mom, I'm being a little bit, but she had stuff removed early because they did cause her problems, you know? So I think with Buck, she just kind of ran with it because, like, if you're going to do that anyway and you kind of want to look like a dude, just do it.
Yeah.
But it's not something that you just do. It's like cancer with breasts. Like, if you can save a breast from breast cancer, then that's what you should do, because you should still have that. Like, there's this imagination land that you just remove those and all of a sudden you're better. No, we've designed ourselves to be this way for a reason. So having them is important. But if saving your life from, like, a malignant cancer means just removing one, yeah, that's what you do. But they're throwing it around like that's just something you should just do to healthy people. And no, you shouldn't just do that to healthy people. She's already telling you that she's mentally unhealthy. She's aware that she's unhealthy. She's aware that the things that she did is unhealthy. But at the same time, she's not going to kids and being like, hey, kids, you should do this to yourself. No, she's more likely to be like, so just so you know, if you did this, you're going to have this and this and this and this and this and this and all that shit to look forward to. And just in case they fuck up, it gets worse. You know, so that's what she's likely to do, because she thinks that there's been a lot of predators in the psychological community who prey on kids and dumb people or people with other actual mental health problems. And they don't need this stuff. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, she's an interesting speaker. Yeah, I've seen her being interviewed, and she's certainly very forthright with her opinions on it.
Well,
So,
she sees most of
Okay,
this as child abuse.
I'm going to look for
Yeah.
her
Sorry.
because I have no idea who this is.
But she's really into it more because she's really upset about the child abuse. Like when you're a regular enough person to be like, don't do this stuff to kids. No,
Yeah.
no. Don't do this stuff to kids. Like, I've lived my life. You
Yeah.
know, like when she interacts with kids, she has her own, she's adopted. When she interacts with her own, she doesn't talk about this stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's got a beard.
That's right. Yeah.
She looks
Yeah.
like a dude. Buck, it's easier to call her he when I see her. I'm a little bit tismy myself. I'll own it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she really does look like a dude.
Mm-hmm.
Buck
Okay.
isn't to the girls' bathroom easily nowadays. It just doesn't work unless she's around people who are fans who are like, "Oh, I know your situation. It's fine." She doesn't feel comfortable with it because it does look weird. It looks weird.
Yeah.
Like if you're a normal person, but you just want to look like a dude, at the same time, you don't want to look like a creep.
Hmm.
Because you're
I
not
mean,
a creep.
if I saw this person in a bar, I'd assume they were a bloke.
Yeah.
But
Like-
Buck would just have a beer with you.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Buck is
I
certainly.
wouldn't. It wouldn't even occur to me that there was something different going on.
I think her voice is a little bit of a giveaway. Honestly, the last time I heard her,
It's
her
why
I
voice.
said saw. I didn't say heard.
It's why I tiz him so hard. Like I can call Buck he easier when I see him, but like the hearing is part of the tism.
Yeah.
Once I catch on to it, it's really hard to lose that. And that's why I don't like the enforcement thing, because I can't force that. I can learn that, and I do get better when I interact with the person because, you know, it's a repetitive thing. But I haven't watched Buck in like maybe two. It's algorithm. YouTube is like,
Yeah.
you don't want to watch Buck. I'm like, I do sometimes. You know.
I mean, like that's the most convincing transsexual I have ever seen.
Yep.
Now,
Looks more like a bloke than many actual blokes.
Now the part
Yeah.
that I'm gonna blow your mind with, Buck used to do female porn. So if you look up what Buck looked like when she was beautiful.
Yeah, you know I'm not gonna.
Well, obviously.
Look that up right now.
Yeah.
No, forget YouTube or whatever. I'm not going to do that on my own time.
Of course you don't. We believe you. Carry on.
Yeah.
Throw this at Buck. I don't know that Buck would ever watch this, but like, you were beautiful when you did it. You're still good looking as a dude now. I'm sharing your channel.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
since
okay.
we are
I
more
mean,
spaces,
I'm
there are.
I'm absolutely astonished, to be perfectly honest. So I would not think that was anything other than a bloke.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
and one who is actually doing
Mind blown.
cardio.
Yeah.
So that is what I just wanted to say. The fitness level is impressive, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually kept it up, and I want to give him and she. I know she's a he now, but that's tough to do for women. Like what he's done is tough to do for women. Like I don't watch a lot of fitness women, but the odd one that catches my eye, and I'm just like, holy crap, the work you put into that. Give me tips.
Look at all those couch potatoes in our spaces.
Right?
Most would kill to have half of that.
I admire what he's done. I mean, maybe not the man thing. Like I kind of like my
No,
boobs.
not that, but like I said, fitness isn't the concern of most people, especially these days.
Well, that was certainly
Different.
something.
Yeah, sorry to open your mind.
We've also got something else very, very different that Sardoc sent us. I know I'm miles behind with this because I forgot to look at private chat, sorry. But
no worries.
Here we go with something I think is probably going to be very amusing.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen it before, but there's no reason why we can't have a look at it. So this is the Trash Panda.
Okay.
So we got some brand new video tonight of an intoxicating thief making headlines tonight. But just so we're clear, this is not a panda.
Which I was today years old when I found out about that raccoons are called trashed pandas.
That's nice.
That's a thing.
What?
No, oh, he said it wrong too. They're just trash pandas because they eat garbage.
Yeah.
Anyway, carry on. That's not the meat and potatoes of the video.
But we already called it a raccoon, so you
That's
can't
what
go
it is.
rebranding
Yeah.
what we've already called it, right?
Yeah. So you may have heard about this raccoon, right? Who went on a drunken rampage in a liquor store.
He was thirsty.
Yeah, he just wanted a little drink in
I love
Ashland,
that
Virginia.
raccoon.
Here's a new security video we're getting now. You may have seen the pictures by now.
Not
so you
the
can see that
security
raccoon
video.
right there. He broke into the clothes store Saturday morning and head straight for the bottom shelf, stocked with scotch and whiskey, the hard stuff, huh?
Oh, he's got fine taste.
Yeah, shattered the bottles, knocked down a ceiling tile, and let alcohol just pooled all across the floor.
Okay, so here's the thing, though. By morning,
At least he made it to the bathroom.
He almost
You know how-
made it to the shitter.
Right? At least he's close.
That is me in a hotel in Barcelona.
No,
I am totally there with that dude.
Yeah.
this raccoon is everybody. Passed out on the bathroom floor, fast asleep from his drunken escapade. Animal control had to sober him up pretty quick.
Right, I want to give some context to what I just said. The first time I went to Barcelona in 2010,
The first time, yes.
I was so like overexcited because like I was an adult and I hadn't been to a foreign country since I was like younger than 10, and I was just like, wow, I've just been on an aeroplane and like I'd never really experienced that because I was a baby in arms the last time I was on one, and like everything just completely overwhelmed me, and the bar in the hotel was really good, and I went to hang my coat up. I was with my best mate, and I went to hang my coat up in the hotel room, and that was the last thing I remembered. And the next thing, it was the next day, and I was asleep inside the wardrobe. And I was so numb from all the gin that I'd had that I couldn't even say wardrobe, and I said. So my mate comes up to me and says, like, are you all right? And I just look up and like, why am I in the wardrobe? I believe there's still a picture of that somewhere. I'll try and get one of my mates to find it. But yeah, I completely identify with this raccoon right now.
Did you find Narnia?
I remember being there.
All this transgender stuff and representation talk. There we go. Representation right there. A drunk panda passed out next to the toilet.
Well, if I was the store owner, I would totally base my next mascot off of this guy. You know, like make like cup holders or wine holders that are shaped like that.
Oh, funny you should say that. You'll see something as we continue watching.
And set him loose.
Let's see if he does that again, right?
Wow, the fact that he knew exactly where he wanted to go and just got locked in and knocked out at the same
Couldn't
time.
handle it.
All right, he's a lightweight.
Oh, that must have been a different video. But basically, the internet started doing what the internet does best: interneting. The memes. There are AI drawings, of course, of a brand of vodka with a raccoon on the label. So and there's a bunch of them. There's a whole variations and all of that jazz.
Raccoon shine.
Yeah. Internet be interneting.
Raccoons shouldn't be that cute for something that can really cause problems.
Yep.
Yeah, he did look quite sweet, didn't he?
It kind of looks like a raccoon-shaped throw pillow. Just some discarded throw pillow.
Well, like I'm a hazard to myself. If I walk into the bathroom and I'm seeing that guy on the floor, like I'm gonna try and tickle his feet. Like,
Yeah, you are.
Oh, that is so clippable.
Meaning the raccoon or Rhoda?
no, the raccoon.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right. So, we've got one more article, but let's catch up with Tony before then. Because I think everybody wants to know what this Trump spoof's about.
Oh yeah.
I know I do.
And like, I mean, I really wouldn't put it past him to do something like that, to prank someone. Like, the dude's got a sense of humor.
Anyways, do you know what's the most special one? Here it is, the most very demure, very cutie. Green represents fidelity and health. Would you say health? I would say that. If you customers feel comfortable when they see your sign, would you still worry about having no customers? Any content and font can be customized. Can you believe that? If you want factory price of this, find out WhatsApp number and email in our bio and follow LC sign.
Isn't it amazing
Good old
that Trump
Tony.
is so distinct in his mannerism and speech that anyone from around the world can imitate him and still be recognized?
Yeah. To be recognized, you wouldn't believe how much he's recognized. Oh, he recognized more than anybody else. Oh, God.
The raccoon did a quite
I'm
good
having far too much
Biden
fun.
impression, though.
The what? The
I'm
raccoon
having
did a
far
what
too much
impression?
fun.
The raccoon did a quite good Biden impression, though.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
I'm ready. Yeah.
I'm ready and waiting. Right, can you guys hold it together for like 2 minutes?
Oh, I don't.
Oh, yeah, sure. Probably.
Okay, Sardog, it's on you.
Oh gosh, yeah, we promise not to kill each other, but chat's been very quiet. I don't know, I guess everyone else is taking a page from the raccoon's book and passing out. Is that it, chat?
It's the weekend. Yeah, it's the weekend.
Yeah, it is the weekend now, because it's 0017.
Yeah, the name comes from the week will end.
Yeah.
Speaking of lightweights.
Yeah, so now anything that you jokingly say you do only at the weekends, well, it is the weekend. I'm just saying. But, yeah, R2, I don't really get your profile picture. What is it? Is it a show?
Yeah, you don't recognise that's Scotty from Star Trek.
I've never watched Star Trek.
You've never watched it?
To be fair, he passed early. He passed way too early.
Oh, James Doohan,
Yeah.
he wasn't an old man, no, and yeah, one of the first to die out of the cast, wasn't he? But
I
no,
think he was.
a
Yeah.
legend. He was a legend, and I've said it before. He had a better Scottish accent than I've got, so you know, all credit to him. You know, it's because he was a Canadian gentleman, and yeah, he was.
So what you're saying is his accent was Scottisher than yours?
It was mere Scottish. Mere Scottisher. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. The guy's a legend, you know. So is Groundskeeper
What's
Willie.
really depressing is all the actors that have passed away from Deep Space Nine, and that quite soon after they wrapped, it started.
That's crazy because they really are young.
Yeah.
I think the actor of Nog was the first one. The actor of Odo is already passed.
Yeah. Nog's gone as well.
Yeah, I said that first.
Oh, right. Okay, so I was just sitting down and missed that.
Yeah. Right, you were gone. So you didn't need to worry that we would just sit in silence.
Yeah.
Apparently Sardoc hasn't seen the original Star Trek series. I'm disappointed. I am disappointed.
Oh.
Well, I wouldn't be disappointed.
We need to watch that then.
Yeah, that might be a future joy for him.
To be honest, there's also other stuff that we said we need to watch, and it was called Buffy.
Yeah,
that's true. You did mention
That's
Buffy
true.
first.
Yeah.
But the original Star Trek series, oh my god, that is essential. That is essential. You kidding me? Captain Kirk and Spock.
I tell you, right, one of my best friends, a guy I've known for 20 years, nearly, 18 years. Like one of the guys that I did like the bike trips across Europe with, we've spent so much time together. He may as well be my brother. All right. He told me, because he knew I was a Trekkie. He got hold of the original Star Trek, thinking that he was going to take the piss out of it, for all the cheesy 60s acting and everything. And he came up to me and he said, I can't take the piss out of it. It's too good. I love it.
So fucking good. It's so damn good. I still love the original Star Trek. William Shatner was amazing. Leonard Nimoy, amazing. DeForest Kelly, amazing. Nichelle Nichols, George Takei, he's weird. Oh my.
Amazing. Weird.
A little bit weird. Walter Koenig, he's amazing.
Yeah, to be honest, in the original series, I've got to say DeForest Kelly's my favourite.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, for me also. Yeah, I mean, it's probably between DeForest Kelly and Spock. Spock's
I would say DeForest Kelly's better in the original series, and Leonard Nimoy's better in the original movies.
In the movies, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yes, yeah.
He also.
But I mean, it's all fucking good.
I also think he became more relaxed in his later years. Like, I think when they first started, like, he was a way more serious actor, and William Shatner kind of wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, I think he was brilliant, but at the same time, like, there's times where, like, when he describes it himself. Like, he'll say to your face that, like, there were times where he was drunk. Or, like, he hadn't read the script and, like, he's got somebody in the background holding it up.
Well, I mean, it was kind of normal in those days, though. Like even like in a normal office job in England, up until like the late 70s, early 80s, it was normal to have a couple of pints at lunchtime and then go back to work.
Oh yeah.
I don't judge him for it. Like, it is the era. It is, he did pull it off. I don't like some of the scenes are a little bit memeable, but if your overall experience is happy, like, it was good. But, yeah.
And it's original Star Trek is it's kind of it's almost unmatched, because it goes over like every kind of social aspect you could possibly imagine, and every sci-fi trope you could possibly imagine, at the same time, with characters that you're going to care about. and characterization and, you know, timing and pace. You know, there's comedy in there as well. I mean, like you think, say, like The Trouble with Tribbles would be cheesy as shit, but it's not. It's actually funny, and it doesn't like affect your suspension of disbelief.
Yeah, there are some of the episodes that have a little bit of the old 60s influence, you know, the sort of the 60s, swinging 60s kind of vibe to them, you know. But no, generally speaking, it's very good sort of, you know, it's sort of B-movie standard, you know, because it's just a television series. But it's so earnestly made, you know, out of, you know, what at the time would probably have been ridiculous far out stories, you know. That I think it still holds up. I really still think it holds up.
It really does. It really does. Yeah, I've got like the like proper like actual steelbooks, like, you know, they call things steelbooks now. I've got the actual proper
yeah. Yeah, no, they were so good. I like the Next Generation as well, but I think it was all downhill after that.
Oh, I don't know. I'm a big fan of Voyager.
I know, yeah. I mean, you know, there's a cut-off point after Enterprise where everything just goes all to hell. But
well, that's absolutely true.
Yeah.
You're not going to get an argument from me there.
But
yeah, and anything after Enterprise can fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah, even the movies were
apart
good.
from the second reboot movie. The first reboot movie was shit, but the second one was quite good.
Oh, is that the one with Benedict Cumberbatch?
Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
I quite liked that one, but I was. No, I just think, like, I tried really hard with Discovery, and I just, like, I couldn't even get past the bald Klingons, like the bald-faced Klingons.
I just saw the first episode, and when I realized who the Klingons were supposed to be, and that was before everyone pointed out what the problem with everything is. So just this one episode, I'm done.
Yeah.
I really wanted more Star Trek, so I tried for like half a season.
Yeah.
But it was just like every episode was worse and worse. And then I tried again with Strange New Worlds as well. And I got as far as like probably 2/3 of the way through the musical episode, and I was just like, okay, fuck this. You know?
I thought they maybe learned their lesson by Strange New Worlds, you know, after Discovery. I thought maybe this, you know, they'll get it back, you know, they'll get the mojo back, but no, because it was like, you know,
some of Picard was okay, but there was so much messaging in it just became tiresome.
Yeah.
And it's a hard sell if you come in saying, oh yeah, but season 3 is less shit. Yeah. Great, I'm sold already. No.
I mean, people literally told me, like, you know, do watch season 3 because it's much better, and actually just skip season 2. And it's like, do you know what? I don't want to play silly buggers. I'll just stick with actual Star Trek, which I completely agree with. R2 ends with Enterprise.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole feel of the show changed after that. And don't forget, you know, that's what people always say is like the Next Generation. People didn't like the Next Generation when that first came out. For the first 2 seasons, people were really unsure about the Next Generation. But people ended up growing to love it, and you know, it's one of the most loved series. And so I think, you know, you're right to give something like Discovery a chance anyway.
But I love the original series, and I love that trilogy of Next Gen and Voyager and DS9.
Yeah.
Enterprise, actually, funnily enough, going by what St. Hugo just said as well, Enterprise really hots up with season 3.
Yeah.
Season 1 of Enterprise isn't very good. Season 2's like more than acceptable, but not like, oh, you must come and watch this. Season 3 is, oh, you must come and watch this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very like the Next Generation in that way. It takes a while to warm up to the characters in it, you know. Because like some of them,
I liked Next Gen straight away.
Right. I didn't. I was like, this isn't Star Trek. I like old Star Trek, you know. But I was very young at the time. So,
but like modern Star Trek makes the Final Frontier look good.
You're yes, the fifth movie.
Yeah, that's awful.
That is pretty bad.
That fucking toilet joke in Star Trek. Fuck off. Do not flash in space dock.
It wasn't a great film, but you're right. It's better than anything that Alex Kurtzman ever made. So you know.
I mean, I don't doubt that there's a method where the spaceships are like, hey, time to dump her shit, but like, really?
They probably recycle it in the replicators somehow. Actually, I don't want to think about it. No, let's move on.
That's a Red Dwarf joke. This isn't wine. This is your.
You're right, recycling. Yeah.
Oh man. So we do have another Danny Treemans to look at.
Kind of have a theme today, it appears.
Yeah.
See, we all knew you will look up the other dude woman later on.
No, I already had these prepared.
I mean, there's just so many stories.
One I made earlier.
There are so many stories about these people. It really is a full court press on that whole. Man, that just. Yeah.
But by the way, Scotty, your camera's frozen.
Okay, I'll try and sort that out. The engine's trying to take it, Captain.
What are you doing?
I like that. My favorite.
Good job Will's not here. He would have metaphorically slapped me around the face for that one.
My favorite one is in Star Trek 4: The Voyage Home when he's trying to. In Star Trek 4, am I underwater? 1, 2, testing, check.
No, you're fine.
I'm okay. In the Voyage Home, when he tries to use the computer, you know, he said he's trying to talk to it and stuff like that, and then the guy says, "No, you use the mouse," and he picks up the mouse and he goes, "Hello, computer."
Yeah, I loved that.
Yeah, it was really good.
It's like apart from the modern shit, the Final Frontier is the only Star Trek movie I don't like. I even like the ones that are supposed to not be very good.
Yeah. It's the old the even number ones are good and the odd ones are not very good. That's the sort of trope.
Yeah, that's the trope. But I think the only one that's not very good is Final Frontier.
Yeah,
I like all of the rest of them.
Yeah, I do too. But I'm kind of a Star Trek nerd, so.
Well, yeah, so am I.
Yeah. That checks out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. Oh, the next generation films. There's a couple of dodgy next generation films, like Insurrection. I hated Insurrection. It was so bad.
I liked Insurrection.
I didn't like it. It just felt like an episode of the show, but in movie form, which was kind of disappointing. No, it was kind of disappointing. You want something bigger.
I mean, people said the same about X-Files, I Want to Believe. Like, they were saying, like, oh, as a movie, it's a 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
As an extended episode, it's a 9 out of 10. For me, that's a 9 out of 10, because I just wanted to watch some X-Files.
I guess so, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And Billy Collins was fucking awesome in it. Really, really creepy.
Yeah.
Like, scary.
I don't know if I've seen him.
And he's such a really lovable guy most of the time, so he can fucking act.
Oh yeah, I've got no problems with the big one. He's another Scottish legend. So anyway, yeah.
Anyway, shall we just carry on talking nerd talk, or shall we do the final article I have prepared?
Where are we going with
So the
this?
choice is between more trannies or nerd talk.
It is. Right, let's have a look, and we can always tangent.
Oh look, my glass is empty. Be right back.
Oh no!
He's escaping! Quick, get him! Bring him back! Handcuff! Tie him back to the radiator.
Okay, mother sues all-girls school as she and her daughters attend for security admitting trans pupil. Right, a mother has sought to sue the all-girls school she once attended and where her 3 daughters now study on the grounds a transgender pupil has been secretly admitted.
Yeah.
The legal action comes after a year-long battle where mother Joanne Donahue... I've got issue with the phrasing here. The way they said Mother Joanne Donahue makes it sound like she's a nun. Like, where a mother, or where Joanne Donahue a mother.
Is there a comma?
Oh God, I'm nearly in a comma reading this.
If there's a comma after mother, it's fine. It's grammatically okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there should be a comma here.
Yeah, with mother Joanne Donahue, comma 69 or no. Why did I think
by the way, if you have surgery for bowel cancer, you can end up with a semicolon.
Well.
Students enrollment to Beverley High School in East Yorkshire. Oh, Beverley. We were just talking about Star Trek.
Okay.
She also had put pressure on East Riding of Yorkshire Council, which oversees admissions to no avail. 3 decades on from her own time at the school, Ms. Donahue said she found it horrible to pursue legal action against the institution, but insisted she had no choice after her inquiries were repeatedly shut down. It comes following the landmark Supreme Court ruling in April last year, which declared the term sex under the Equality Act of 2010 refers to biological sex and not acquired gender. There are some sane people in the world.
Yes, that's the
one.
Not
very many.
But that's the one that started with that Scottish women's group bringing it to, I think, if I remember correctly, they brought it to the UK Supreme Court. I think, and the ruling was in favour of women being women. Weird.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Imagine.
We're all about those chromosomes, baby.
It's
Yeah. But of course, chromosomes are far right now.
And math. And the weather.
Yep.
Aye. So, despite the ruling, only 73% of schools say they keep single-sex toilets and changing rooms, while a mere 36% claim to keep single-sex sports separated according to biological sex. That should be criminal. That should literally be criminal.
It is criminal, no matter what the TOS of a country say, because we all know those are bullshit.
Yep. Concerned the Yorkshire school was in breach of the law. Apparently we think the same. Ms. Donoghue instructed lawyers to send a pre-action letter threatening to lodge a High Court claim for a judicial review against the council. The correspondence alleges the council adopted a secret policy to admit biological boys who identified as transgender girls to Beverley High School, according to the Times.
Is that a picture of a school? Oh God, that building looks depressing.
It kind of looks like my primary school, yeah.
It kind of looks like my secondary school.
Yeah. Yeah.
My primary school looked more like a caravan park.
All right.
Fucking Auschwitz looks better. More inviting than that.
I mean, I never enjoyed going to school particularly, but yeah.
It does look like my first secondary school.
Yeah.
Architecturally, obviously, it's much smaller because it's a fucking primary school. But
yeah, my secondary school was a
imagine
little
how
bit
the
more.
playground.
Oh no, it is a high school. It is a high school.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I admit I'm a bit spoiled. I grew up in a city, and well, the city is no different, where the schools usually are located in old buildings, which are more akin to castles and stuff. But that's a place where not even coke gets cut. Awful.
It looks perfectly fine to me, to be perfectly honest.
That is really sad to hear. I'm sorry for you.
Thank you.
Can I
It's perfectly fine for me.
It's just so alarming to me that, you know, like the number of, you know, this explosion in people with gender uncertainty seems like, you know, instead of sort of pandering to it, we should be researching it to find out what's causing it. You know,
Yeah.
is this an Alex Jones, they're turning the freaking frogs gay with the chemicals in the water, or what is happening?
Well, we know what's causing it. It's propaganda. Telling people you are trans until they believe they are trans.
Sada, what was that?
Look, it's propaganda and ideology. I promise you, if this shit was around when I was growing up, I probably would have been pushed to transition, but I never was trans, I was just gay.
Right. Yeah. It's just the numbers are getting silly now, aren't they? I mean,
Yeah, in some schools there is like 4,000% increase, so of course it's propaganda and social engineering.
so can we blame Mark Zuckerberg? Can we blame Facebook?
No,
you
it's
can blame Facebook for what you want. I haven't logged into Facebook since early 2023.
It's not just Facebook. It's also activist teachers and other shitheads.
Yeah. That sounds like a really good title for something. Activist teachers and other shitheads.
Yeah.
We should probably do a scripted piece and call it that.
Yeah, probably. I mean, they prey predominantly on teenage girls who are lesbian and somewhere on the autistic spectrum. And I'm not saying this to be mean, it's just facts. So they're impressionable. Probably boys too, but you know.
Well,
And
if you can't get to the boys directly, just get at their moms, and that's a lot of what they're doing right now too. You know, I'm not saying it's always mom. Sometimes it's the odd fuckhead liberal dad, but no, they go from doing this in the schools to getting the odd stay-at-home single mom who has no life of her own, has nothing to give back to the world, and her one joy should be her kid, but vicariously she could make that kid trans, so that'll make her popular with her friends online.
Yeah, true.
It's that level of gross.
Yep. Okay, so the alleged policy is said to place female pupils. Oh, I know what it is now. It's because I haven't trimmed my moustache and it keeps getting in my bloody mouth. The alleged policy is said to place female pupils at a disadvantage, with girls' schools not being resourced to provide separate spaces such as toilets for biological boys. Well, why would a girls' school have toilets for boys? Just don't put boys in the girls' school. It's that simple. The letter describes how teenage girls have particularly acute needs for privacy and dignity during secondary school years as they begin to menstruate and their bodies change. It is vital that girls can trust that they are in environments that safeguard their privacy and dignity, the letter adds. Ms. Donohue's positive memories of the school, paired with a good academic record, prompted her to send her own daughters there, citing the single-sex enrollment as important to me. We know that there is evidence that girls do better academically in STEM subjects, for example, when they're in an all-female environment, she said. The mother first got wind of a male pupil at the school one afternoon last year after she overheard her 15-year-old daughter discussing the subject with a friend. When emailing the head teacher, this is where it gets a bit dark, and asking for confirmation of a trans girl having been admitted, the head teacher dismissed concerns despite similar testimony from other students.
Yeah.
So, cover up much?
Yeah.
Of course.
That's actually it's actually, yeah, she's right to be angry, but I'm more angry at the fact that they consistently need to hide this shit. That's why your parents are so mad. They don't trust you at all, because asking you for simple honesty, it's an all-girls school. If you want to create one where you have allowance for trans kids, you have to let every parent know.
Yeah. Is that like the same way as if a sex offender turns up on your street, they have to go around and say, I'm on the sex offenders list.
Yeah.
You know, you have to, you know, if you're going to let these people out into society, you need to tell society that they're there so they can be prepared to defend themselves. Am I taking it too far there? I don't think I am.
No, absolutely not.
They have spent years hammering consent and consent laws. They've pretty much shoved it down everybody's throats that consent laws matter. And here they are ignoring people's right to consent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely nail on the head, Legend. Okay. I just thought, I don't believe you, Miss Donahue said. I had no reason to distrust what my daughter and her friend were saying. She claimed her inquiries were effectively stonewalled by both the school and the council in what the mother described as a complete disregard for parents and parental rights. Miss Donahue said she reached her wit's end after she still failed to get any clarity after her local MP wrote to the chair of the School of Governors, kickstarting her escalation into legal action. A spokesman for East Riding Yorkshire Council said, "We've been made aware of a query around our..." That's an unfortunate word.
Yeah.
"Around our admission arrangements and are working to understand the issues. We will respond in due course." Meanwhile, Beverley High School's Chair of Governors, John Dunning, declined to comment on the allegations from Ms Donahue at this time. The school insists it remains a single-sex institution. Well, clearly it doesn't.
Obviously not. That's also something that shouldn't fly anymore, to make not a statement. No, you're responsible for this shit. You will say something.
Yep. Yeah, people need to be held accountable. That's like, okay, it's the same with this bloody government. like it's as if like people who grew up in a secure environment are now playing at politics and it just expects everything to be okay. But they don't understand that people fought for that secure environment, not just in wars, but in boardrooms and in cabinets and, you know, everywhere legislation is made. Like right up until like the mid-90s, people were fighting and fighting and fighting to keep everybody safe, whether it be on a battlefield or behind a desk. And because these people have grown up being safe, they think that they can just do whatever they want and everything will be fine. And they're completely fecking wrong.
Yep.
Sorry, we're far enough into the stream now. I can say fucking, it won't care. You know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, women have been fighting for these rights and all that since the 60s, you know, and all the waves of feminism, and we've got to the fourth wave of, or no, the fifth wave of feminism, where men want to be women now. That's not. I mean, it's not real feminism, but I guess you know there are some men that feel that women have got so many rights that they want a piece of that. And it's
Jesus Christ, how low have we fallen as a society where we're literally thinking that TERFs are sound and make sense?
Yeah.
You know, that's not
this is not the world that I grew up in.
No, certainly not.
It started tailing off when Tony Blair got in. He was the first WF puppet.
You think Tony Blair caused rampant transvestitism? I'll say that.
First British puppet, maybe.
Sure, yeah.
So I don't know whether it's my end, but both of you seem to go a bit muffled there for me, like not underwater, just muffled.
Fine for me.
Try again, Hugo.
Blair maybe was the first British globalist puppet, but certainly not on a global scale.
Oh yeah. I meant British, yes. Yeah.
And that's the thing that sadly many of our American friends disregard so nonchalant. Look beyond your own plate. So everyone's claiming, yeah, we are against all this nonsense. All the while, but here everything is cool because we America. And no.
Well, I think we should ask. I think we should ask the genuine lady on the panel. Jen. I could have made a joke there.
America adjacent, Jen.
I could have made a joke there that said Sardock, but no. Yeah, Jen. I mean, how do you feel about like the fact of women? Do you feel like women got all the rights that they were due, and do you think that men are now trying to steal them for themselves?
I don't think that men themselves are trying to steal rights from women. I think degenerate perverts are trying to steal rights from women, and it's one of those things that like not every feminist is willing to come to this conclusion or be honest about it, and I don't know why they struggle with it. Yeah. But while they'll acknowledge that not every man is bad, they won't really acknowledge that a stat kind of matters, right? Yeah. So I know I'm basing mine on probably an old stat, but an old stat being like, say all of North America was 8% villainous men, right? Mm-hmm. 8% of the men in the U.S. cause the worst amount of damage. They cause the R words, they do the murdering, they do the stealing. They're bad people. I don't blame 92% of the population for what 8% of the population does. What I do is I put the 8% away in such a way where they no longer cause damage to other people. You know, And I understand that sometimes that's caused by systems. Yeah, I understand that if people don't have jobs and things like that, yeah, people can resort to desperate means.
Yeah.
Everywhere they have that claim is where you see them adding red tape to create more of that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So they aren't trying to fix the problem. They're creating more of the problem. They're blaming the problem on everything but what is causing the problem. And then yeah, you get these weirdos who are like, I want to go in the ladies' room because it gets me either free shit or this claim of an argument that's like a kind of a getaway card shield. And at the end of the day, it is going to lead to girls, yeah, being assaulted. I'm not going to say the R word again, but yeah, you know, that too. And they're either not going to feel like they can say anything because that is actually a struggle. I actually think it goes both ways. Like, men have that struggle too. It is actually hard to admit when something bad like that has happened to you because it's meant to shame you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't blame, you know, women nowadays continuing to feel unsafe, even though there's the sort of huge strides we've made in, you know, trying to keep women and girls safe and stuff like that. We're taking these other things, or these other things that are happening that are continuing to put women and girls in danger. But like you said, it's not all men, and there's a lot of men who are, you know, we tried to do the right thing, but we're kind of being ruled by you know, crazy people that want to.
It's basically a
We
battle
are indeed
between
being ruled by crazy people.
it's basically a battle between a bunch of probably misandrists and a bunch of misogynists, and I'm just like, the rest of us aren't really you. Like, we have levels of that, sure. Like, I have my own jokes. I know I tell way more penis jokes than I do vagina jokes. I think it's because I think vaginas are gross looking, whereas penis are funny. You know, men have way more jokes about it than I do. But at the end of the day, I know that I don't hate men because I have normal relationships with the ones in my life. Like, sometimes I have fights with my male family members, but you know, I still respect them. I still love them.
Yeah.
You know, I don't hate them for every ill on the planet. I don't expect my dad to go out and take out every woe because he can't. You know,
Yeah.
That's why I do try to support the police when I can. No, I don't think they're perfect, but
Yeah.
you know, like, they deal with a lot of bullshit. So
Yeah, I feel as if a lot of men, I'd say most men, yeah, are trying to do the right thing, and it's just, yeah, some of these crazy people sort of, you know, let us down and turn the whole thing on its head, and continue to make things unsafe for people of the opposite gender. So, yeah, it's.
Well, it's one of those things from watching, like, one of my buddies does the TED Talks. I don't know how he does it. He has this like bingo card for how long it takes him to go insane. But you know, like, these women who go on about like all the ills of the world, and you realize it's just levels of hate towards men, and then also levels of hate towards women. Because they'll complain about not having the stats in certain fields, but then the realization is they're not in that field, right? They're just on a stage talking about how women aren't in that field, but they're not in that field. And then they can't get other women to go into that field. And all of a sudden, that's your fault. And I'm like, no, that's not men's fault. And why do you give a shit what other women choose to do?
That's, yeah. Never got Laura.
Law says, what bird can fly the highest? I'm going to say a Concorde.
Is this a joke? Are we getting it? Are we getting a joke from Laura?
I'm just using my brain.
Is it, well, a Concorde?
Well, the Concorde is actually a real bird, and it was also a supersonic aircraft.
Okay.
Which is why I think that might be the answer.
It's also a type of grape.
The astronauts. Okay.
Are we talking about Katy Perry here? Is that a Katy Perry reference?
Oh gosh.
We had a brand of grape juice here called Welch's grape juice, and it was one of those things where in their commercial they needed to let you know they were Concord grapes.
Oh, kiddo.
That's all it was.
Okay.
Right, let's just have a look at some of these comments from that article.
Oh yeah.
Thoughtless nonsense has been put an end to. Yes, I did. We good on her. Yes, yes, yes. Let's hope this becomes a crowdfund issue. Yes, yes, yes. But if there's trans people, then it isn't single sex. He is lying, and that is the crux of it. Subject done with. If we want to discuss it further, we do, or if we want to just chat about what we've been chatting about, we do.
Further, how much 20 topics do you need for one day?
3.
That was oddly specific.
Well,
well, that's how many I had. So, you know.
Felt like more.
It's disturbing that there are so many, and they're being reported on.
Oh, they should be bloody reported.
Yeah, no, they should. But it's disturbing that there are so many. What with the guy in the Scottish Parliament, I feel as if we're just going to get more of that, especially up here.
Law said maybe you should get the Greek to get that. Unfortunately, Weeping Harry's not in chat. If he was, I would have invited him on the show.
I mean, Law, feel free to write it in the original Greek. I can read it. Maybe I'll learn a bunch of new words.
I don't think he would appreciate. I don't think he would appreciate it if he showed up and I was like, I'm sorry about the Odyssey. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to let that go for a while. I'm going to hold a grudge against Hollywood for it, I think.
We've gone through all 5 things I intended to. And both backup things that I had as backup, and we are 1 minute over the time that I said we were going to do. So I think we've done absolutely perfectly. Has anyone got any burning discussions that they want to have?
Well, how about Stuttering Craig taking up a deal with Microsoft?
Ooh, okay.
Really?
So, I think I didn't bookmark it. Let me quickly check. He posted it himself, of course, as well on X. Do.
Do.
I wanna do the conga. Do.
Wait for it. Well, of course, he or his team or whatever posted a lot of crap since then. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Sorry, Arthur.
Oh, there it is. I found it. So.
Oh yeah. It did come. This word did come up when I was doing a unit on animals, but fucking hell, that was ages ago.
Okay.
Wait.
My favorite.
I really missed my third monitor. It broke down some time ago.
My favorite Greek animal is Camelopardae.
Okay.
Giraffe.
Oh, nice.
The word is almost as long as its neck.
Oh. So I do it. differently. I have too much shit open. There, that's the post. I put it in the group chat.
Oh, stage scores. Okay.
Okay.
That's something from Wednesday, I think. Yeah, May 13th. Yeah, was posted during Ryan's show, and he first found it, and it's just, yeah, basically nobody is really talking about it so far, especially not the bigger ones. But the implications of that.
This is nice.
So,
yeah.
Side Scrollers has signed a deal with MSN, making our content more accessible in different locations around the internet. Link to our MSN page in replies. That seems very strange.
That doesn't seem like
There's
a
our
nice
buddy Nobody.
bit.
I don't understand it at all, but I hope it works out. There's our buddy James OP. Oh fuck! Yeah, my mouse button keeps getting stuck. Love you guys, but talk about signing a deal with the devil from James OP. And 8-Bit Eric as well. Not bad for slumming. I don't know this person or how to pronounce that.
Microsoft, yeah.
So what's the implication here? Like it's are we suggesting that certain crates sold out?
In a way, potentially, yes, there will be contractual strings attached. And everything will be kind of in doubt whether it's his Game Awards, if he will do those again, or whatever. So
Yeah, that kind of didn't actually get the publicity that I expected it to do, those Game Awards.
yeah, well, it was lazy as fuck this year. It was the second year, and already they got lazy. It was just some pre-recorded crap, basically, from everyone.
I didn't even know they'd done a second Games Awards. That's the real Game Awards.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I don't think we even covered it on Will Show.
Oh, it was mentioned. We made fun of it. Can't remember if you had that time or not. But since it was so lackluster, there wasn't really that much to go over. Craig had enrolled the help of some other creators, and they sent in clips. It was just lazy as fuck. I mean, really lazy.
Yeah, I vaguely remember now you describing it.
So,
well, that's kind of disappointing, really.
I mean, I'm not sure of what the implications are weird. The deal was for side scrollers to appear in more places. Was that what the tweet said?
That's the reasoning that Craig gave, but
right. Is it going to appear directly on my Windows 11?
Not exactly that MSN are the common places for nerds to hang out.
Yeah, I guess so.
I haven't used MSN.
Nobody does. That's why I'm like, what?
Nobody does, so that feels more like he got paid.
I don't even know how to.
Well, it's a lot of guessing. The thing is, this probably won't lead anything good.
No.
I mean, does it force Craig to do positive coverage of the Project Helix when that comes out or something?
Stuff like that is the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the question.
Have they said anything on? Okay, I'll not look into this. Did he make an announcement on the show? Does anyone know? I've not watched Side Scrollers for a little while.
Yeah, I haven't watched Side Scrollers for a long time too. Not even Cine was able to change my mind on that. Not because I dislike Side Scrollers, but for a long time, Will was streaming at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
So that came first anyway for me. And on the other hand, yeah, well, I do have to admit, a little bit of disliking came into play. Nothing serious, just I wasn't entertained anymore.
Fair enough.
That kind of way. And I always forget how that guy is calling himself as someone who is a permanent panelist these days. And that's how normie can you get? I don't. I think he calls himself Phoenix too. So many Phoenix going around these days.
I think you might be right. I've forgotten his name as well, but I know the guy you're talking. He's another baseball cap wearer, isn't he? Oh gosh.
It's just the few things I caught, whether it was a clip from someone or technically zapping through YouTube, giving it a chance for 5 minutes. Every time that guy opens his mouth, it's just the most idiotic take. He is. Have you ever played a game? So it's IGN level of stupid.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not political motivated, but he can't tell shit from piss.
I mean, I don't know if I would go as far as IGN. That's a real insult, man. That's.
I'm not a fan of idiots, as you can tell by my description.
Well,
not saying that he is a bad guy, just that we should really reconsider talking in public at all.
Yeah.
Ever again.
Well, this is we've gone past when I can actually really do, because I've got to be up in 6 hours. So it's been absolutely fantastic, but we're gonna have to move to outros now. So let's start. We'll go the opposite way from earlier. It'll be completely random order because I don't change things. So Jen, what's up?
Well, I'll probably be in and around probably in other people's chats because I don't think any other streams are going on that I know of. But if I see you in Toasties or somebody's maybe I don't know. Yeah, I'll see you guys around.
Yeah, I'd normally go over and be in Toasty's chat now, but like I say, I need to go to bed. St. Hugo, how's it going, man? What's up?
Laters.
Yo. I'll take.
Oh, is it me? Sorry. Yeah. Thank you for listening. I'll see everyone around as well. And when you hear the beep, you know you've been on Supermarket Sweep with Arthur. There you go. Wait, I've got a thing for that. No, wrong. There you go.
There you go.
Nice. Sada?
Yeah, thanks for coming, everyone. I'm hoping we can fit a gaming stream at some point, but we'll see about it. But yeah, gotta be up. So yeah, enjoy your evening, everyone.
Yep.
Indeed, indeed. So yeah, we've got a show on the channel now on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And any of the regulars are welcome at any time. If not, it'll just be me. Last time it was me and R2, and that went rather well. And that's 2 p.m. UK time. And obviously, Shitegeist will remain on Fridays at 10 p.m. UK time. And I have another show with Sardoc on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. UK time. And you can find me on Will Show, which is coming back on Sunday. I think he's doing something slightly different tomorrow, but I'll be away.
Okay.
But that will be going forward the usual Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 4 or 5 UK. And obviously Noises on Mondays and Thursdays, or Tuesdays and Fridays for me at 1 a.m. I can only do the Thursday show at the moment, but you should still go and stop by and see him on the Mondays anyway. I'm sure some of these guys will be there as well. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much to my panel and everyone who's been in chat. And we will see you as soon as we possibly can. Everybody say bye.
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 Goodbye now.
Oh, Mr. Brain Pork Faggots, they're the best in town. Sizzling in the pan, they never let you down. Juicy, savory, packed with flavor, oh so fine. Grab a plate of faggots, it's dinner time. With a hint of spice, they comfort food supreme. Mashed spuds and gravy, it's a foodie's dream. From the heart of Britain, tradition in each bite. Mr. Brain's Pork Faggots make your evening right. Yo, check it, Mr. Brain's Pork Faggots, we setting the scene. Plates stacked high, it's the king of cuisine. Sizzle in the skillet, got that savory glow. Juicy bold flavor make your taste buds flow. From the block to the table, it's a straight up delight. Mashed with the spuds, yo, we eating tonight. Spice hitting hard, got that old school vibe. British soul food, keep the whole crew live. Ain't no fake, this the real deal vibe. Faggots on the menu, make the evening ignite. Gravy dripping smooth, it's a flavor attack. Mr. Brain's in the game and we ain't holding back. Yeah, get them faggots, let's eat. Get them faggots, let's eat. Get them faggots, let's eat. Oh, Mr. Brain's Pork Faggots, they're the best in town. Sizzling in the pan, they never let you down. Juicy, savory, packed with flavor, oh so fun. Grab a plate of faggots, it's dinner time. Yeah, get them faggots, let's eat. Get them faggots, let's eat. Get them faggots, let's eat. Mr. Brain's no defeat. Oh, Mr. Brain's Pork Faggots, they're the best.